You know what I did when I lost $2 million? And I'm like, fuck. You know what I did? I had $272,000. I spent $271,000 on a new.
You motherfucker.
If you have a man and you just want to like up your game with the FBI shit, check his following. No, take notes, whatever you want to do, screenshot, make a list, and then go.
I told you she was an
wait.
FBI agent.
Then go and all the girls. So every time you see his following account go up, you check if there's a new girl.
Bro, that's some
So
high-level shit, bro. I didn't
Yo.
know.
I've never heard.
I
I've
never heard
this
of
shit.
that.
You're not really living if there's no risk of death.
I think the world would be a better place
We
if
should.
we stopped.
Fucking each other.
Yes.
Stop that,
Stop
buddy.
fucking each other, god damn it.
Yo guys, and welcome on Radio Viral. Today, travel people, those are the people I meet when I travel. Those are the people I meet because they have the same kind of lifestyle. They can do whatever they want, when they want. They travel the world. They earn money online. They earn money from anywhere. So basically, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about many things, even dating. We have like a nice woman that is like one of my good friend for many years now, Jade, outplayed by Jade on
Hello.
IG. What's up, Jade?
Everything is all good here. How are you?
Yeah, good. She's a Twitch streamer. You mostly talk. Like it's what? The category is just talking.
I do a lot of yappa.
Yappa?
Yappa.
What's yappa?
Yappa means like talking.
Talking.
What is yappa?
You yappa?
Da, 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 da.
Yappa. And this is Jan. Jan is also like a lifestyle content creator for many years now. Jan, welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Met in America, and now we are in Asia. Good to see you, buddy.
We love Asia.
We love Asia. And you did a
Cup and
Muay Thai
cup.
session now.
Yeah,
You
we
guys-
just met at Muay Thai.
You guys fight.
We met a Muay Thai.
Okay.
Next time, maybe we'll spar. One of my friends that didn't tell me about the line at the airport.
Wow, you did a video
Hey, listen.
about the line at the airport, and you went viral.
Yeah, crazy. There's a
Those
lot
Asia
of
lines are
Karens.
crazy.
1.2 million.
A
views.
lot of Karens in this world hating online. I woke up to a lot of hate. I don't care, but like, get a life, people.
Okay, guys. I want to speak about many things today. And first, thumbs up on the podcast. Don't hesitate to put comments about what you want to hear next, who you want to next in the podcast. But like, let's go straight to the lifestyle that we choose. It's been how many years that you are traveling, that you are living like with no real residence, let's say?
I left my country 10 and a half years ago.
Yeah.
I did have a resident. Like
You're Dutch,
officially.
right?
Yeah, from the Netherlands.
yeah.
From the Netherlands. Way too cold.
Good
there.
language. The
We
most
talked
horrible
about
language.
it.
I hate that language. I hate Dutch language. I'm so sorry. It sounds so weird. I love German language, but Dutch language.
That is weird, by the way. If you love German language and you hate Dutch, it's
Yeah.
kind of like
No,
same.
I second that, Jan. If you love German, you don't like Dutch.
Yeah.
He
Do you
loves
like
German.
No.
And you know what, guys? Me neither. Sorry to all
And
the
you're
Dutch people
Dutch.
that are watching. I do not like my language.
Yeah.
I don't like to speak it, and I literally feel ashamed to speak my language in public because I know it sounds terrible.
All the Dutch
Okay.
people in the comment section hating on us right now.
I don't want more Karens. Please.
So you from
We need the Karens. That's how we make viral videos.
Please,
We
comment.
need the
It's
Karens.
been now 10 years that you are abroad, and which country basically?
Well, I was living mostly in
That's
Malta.
where we
This
met.
is where we met. But I do travel a lot. The last 2.5 years, I was living mostly in Asia, Bali, but traveling a lot. And then 5 months ago, I moved to Dubai finally because I wanted to settle down more. And well, that didn't really go well because you know the situation right now.
The timing at
The
the time where
timing.
we speak.
Yep.
How basically you do, because I know I know you probably need to settle down. Maybe at some point you want to settle down with someone. How do you do with changing all the time countries basically? Is it a problem for your dating life?
Well, I don't think that is a problem in dating life. I think you can overcome those things or find somebody who has the exact same interests.
Okay.
Because why would I need to sacrifice what I love to do the most?
Yeah.
And
Which
I think
is lifestyle first.
right, like honestly, I think people that have a winner mindset and do understand life and like crack the code of life, they're people that travel a lot. Because
Yeah. Because
There's something better.
I realized the chance that we have to travel, and I realized especially during those time in 2020 where we couldn't travel anymore almost, I realized that we took it for granted during too long, right? That we can just take a flight on the same day, booking for a few $100 because, by the way, that's what it
That
costs.
was so insane back then,
And
yeah.
our parents couldn't do that.
No,
and
no,
we
no.
just don't realize that we are the generation that can do it every fucking day in
100%.
every fucking country almost. I mean, depending of your passport, but still a lot of options available. And we kind of use it. Oh, we use it all three, right? But many people don't use it, right? They don't fucking travel. They just don't move, right?
I think many people are just scared and they don't know what's out there. They're just stressed too much. They're too stressed in life. It's not that deep, guys. Just travel, take a solo trip, and figure it out. You don't like. I sometimes take a flight. I book it 4 hours before. I don't even have accommodation. I wait till I land. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna die?
Put such a big, it's such a big deal for people. They think like they need to prepare a lot in advance. They think those are the people also that think they need to come 4 hours before in the airport. You know that?
First of all,
Yeah.
I'm the worst at traveling. I'm
me
so
too.
relaxed.
I miss how many flights you missed?
Never.
Oh,
But I had
I'm
the
surprised.
funny.
Wow.
No. Listen.
Me, at least 5 or 6 flights missed.
Wait, is
For
this
a month
like?
or
Are we
what?
proud of
No.
this?
Per month.
Are we proud of this right now?
I'm
No, I
proud.
did. Listen, I did
It
have
means
one.
you don't travel enough. If you don't miss flights, it means you don't travel enough. I'm so sorry. I'm just
False.
just
I don't
teasing
know.
you.
I'm an organized chaos, and I do make it on time, but just
I second
like
this.
minutes. Like I do almost nearly miss my flights, but I always make it because life loves me, and I always get through somehow.
You're a lucky person.
And we-
And I'm also a girl. I just smile at the right person. They're like, no problem. I'll bring you to the like check-in right away, something like that. It's,
yeah, they would reopen the check-in for you. By the way, we can speak about the people that never leave the airport.
I think of it like this: the longer you wait to travel, the longer you wait to go do stuff, the harder it becomes, because your tolerance for risk becomes lower and lower
When
and
you are
lower.
older.
Yeah, and you think, oh, what if something's gonna happen? Oh, I gotta spend money. But then you realize if you start traveling young. When I started, I was 16, just going different countries by myself, different cities. I just wanted to get out,
Yeah.
and it became so easy that I made a business out of traveling. I started going to Thailand, Asia, Japan, Russia without any money.
love it.
And I got there without even having a dollar to get a hotel. And I'm like, I just want to get out of the country.
Yeah,
So
'cause
travel young.
It's possible to do it. Actually, there is ways to sleep for $20, right?
Yeah.
Like at least back in the days, I used to travel in Barcelona in those hostels, and I paid $20 per night, and now I had like 16 people in the room with those beds.
Yeah.
Honestly, those are things that mostly men can get away with easier, I would say.
But
I wouldn't find myself in a hostel, although it's cheap, yes, but I
Although,
feel like
yeah.
This
Yeah.
is why I started training Muay Thai.
For a girl, it's a little different. But look, like you can compensate with Muay Thai, so no one's gonna fuck with you. So
Gotta let them know.
there's a
Train
solution
Muay
right there.
Thai.
Speaking about the people who never leave their country, how many? I want to ask ChatGPT that question actually, but maybe you know, Jan, you are from America. How many people in America never left America? So many.
I think
right?
so many.
Yeah, they never
think
see
so.
anything else. They speak
Not,
only English.
not just America,
Yeah.
but their city, their town.
Like literally.
I know so many people from high school that stayed in the same city. They know the same people. They stayed in the same job. They never even traveled, went outside the city, and their life sucks.
Just a question. Did they only have like one girl in their life too? Those are the type of people.
I'm talking about the girls and the guys.
Are those the type of people that order pizza and margarita every time? Probably. Guys,
It's
just
not okay to have only one girl in your life.
no,
I'm
it's
just
it's
asking.
beautiful.
Asking for a friend.
No, for a woman, it's beautiful to have one man in your life. But well, let's get into this topic a little bit later. Like we need
Okay,
to warm
sure.
up because this is a nice topic.
I really want your opinion on those things. Because like we are so different, men and women.
Men and I don't know how like life was created that men and women have to coexist because we are
So
polar.
fucking
We
different.
are so different. We do
don't
not
look
speak
for
the
the same
same
thing.
language.
And we
Like,
don't, yeah, and we don't look for the same thing.
Not
It's
at all.
so crazy. and the
how-
more I grow up, the more I realize that.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. I mean, I will not give up. I know my person is out there with the same mindset.
Yeah, no, don't give
same
up.
Don't give up.
Don't give up, you.
No, I'm not giving up, guys. That's why I'm traveling the world. You think it's just for passion?
Oh, you increase
I'm
your
finding my
chances to find
husband.
the-
Where
the
is my
soulmate.
husband?
No, where is your husband?
Where the
Maybe
hell
in
is
the
my
next Muay
husband?
Thai session.
What
Sorry?
about you, Johan? What about you?
I gave up on many things. I
But
gave
never
up
on
on.
You're the single uncle that does a bunch of cool stuff.
I'm single.
With a
I'm
bunch
Isn't
of
that
money.
you
I'm a
too?
single guy.
Hey, that's both of us right here.
That's most of us right
That's
here.
both
We are
of
the
us.
single guys and on our 30s, and we just like live the life, I guess.
No, I was a family man for a little while.
Really?
Yeah.
Love
I
that.
never knew that about you.
Yeah.
Tell us
Yeah.
more.
No, I mean all my relationships are generally like all my serious relationships. They're usually a long time.
Really?
Yeah.
Same
I think
here,
I think my shortest one was 5 months. Before that, 7 years. Before that, 4
but
years.
If you are in a relationship, and I don't know about you, but keep cheating on your girl. I know so many men doing that. They just go relationship, but they cheat in the middle, right? So it's like, for me, it makes no sense. That's also why I have less relationship than most of the guys of my age, in average. I had a relationship, but not like so many, just because I just feel like,
Because
No, it's
you would be
it's
cheating,
gotta be-
basically.
I mean, I'll be cheating, but no, because if I want a relationship, I don't want to cheat. So it's like,
You're just not ready. That's it.
I'm just confused about how many guys I know and cheat on their wife or girlfriend, and they have children. And it's like people you would not expect to cheat, right? But
Yep.
we know as men because they finally confess us, or we finally something, because between men we speak, right? And
Yep.
also, I guess it's the same for women, but it's not the same.
I don't think so. Men, like women, don't cheat because of like urges. Like
They
it will
cheat
be emotional, and only if we
if it
and
doesn't work anymore.
yeah, if you think that you want to find a new person or that person ends up coming in your life, and
Yeah.
and
It's
the
not
other relationship wasn't
the same,
going.
the same reason of cheating.
Never. I
It's
mean-
more like to attract a new person and to like kind of move to the other person. Yeah.
It could be.
without making it too harsh for your own life or something.
Yeah,
I'm asking,
I just don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like. First of all, I don't know many girls that cheat. I know that they're out there,
but they
but
can if they want. It's
they-
so
of
easy
course
for a
they
girl
can.
to cheat,
No,
right?
a girl
you
just raises their hand and
raise
gets
their hand.
like, who wants to?
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
And
That's
yeah,
how it
they
goes.
like,
But you guys kind
For
of
a
can
friend?
too. Listen, no. You guys don't have a hard time with girls either, because there's men out there
no.
that can never ever get a girl or both. I don't know whatever floats your boat. But you guys are good looking. You work out. You have like a winner mindset, and like most importantly, money. You can get away with it. There's men out there that have never talked to a pretty woman before, and they are probably watching right now. So, what is your advice?
comment below if you are one of
No, comment below if you know a virgin, because I don't think.
if you are one of those. It's
Guys.
honesty. Honesty is the first quality to, it's the first quality to have to be able to change, right? If you want to change in your life, be honest about yourself right now.
The thing about money is you don't need money. You don't need money, but money emphasizes the person that you are. So if you're a shitty person, money makes you an even shittier person.
This is so true.
If you're somebody that doesn't get girls without money, you're not gonna get girls with money unless you're getting hookers. And that's what it is. Girls and guys, money emphasizes the person that you are.
So if you have a lot of money and you're still a great person or amazing person,
Hey,
hey,
it amplifies 10x. So work on yourself first, become a good person. If the money comes, it only amplifies.
100%. Actually,
How much money is important for women? Like, how much you would say like it's important for the package of the like? I know it's a package. A guy is like you would like a guy maybe for like many things, for his personality, for what he does, what kind of activity he has, what mindset he has. I guess the physique also a bit, and I guess
A
also
bit.
a bit
A
for
bit
some
a
girls
lot.
I get a lot, and for some girls not that much. I
I
could
know.
tell. I could tell the way they choose their partner,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes they are very good looking, girls, and they take partner that I would say the physique is not very important for them.
Yeah.
That's
it
what I
couldn't
saw.
be me, to be honest. Like, I really need to like have the full
you
package,
do.
to be
You
honest.
do need to like
yeah.
the physique, the like.
I need to like somebody. Like, it's not just about money. So many people have money. It's about character.
Yeah.
If you have like
You
a
want the
winner,
whole package basically.
like yeah, and this is why I'm still single.
Yeah.
because
because you are picky. You are very picky. But let's say, how much you think your fellow girlfriends, the girlfriends that you know that are like, let's say, good looking, living in different country where you guys met, value money in the whole package in terms of percentage? Let's say it's 0 to 100. How much is money worth in the balance, in your
I think
opinion?
it's like very important because that's
It's at least
like
50, right?
yes or more for
Or
for
more.
a lot of them. Yeah, because
It's very interesting, right?
yeah,
It's 50%. You don't have money, you already lose 50% out of 100%.
I'm gonna be super honest, but it's
Yeah.
also the places that I spend and the places I live is the people I meet there. So, for example, if I spend a lot of time in Dubai, obviously you get more materialistic mindset in girls.
True.
Because there is so much money around,
True.
it gets normal.
So also if they came there at the first place, it's also because in their valuation, money is maybe 70 or 80%.
No, that's a
case.
lot. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. I feel like money is important for a good quality of life. And the more you love life, the more you understand that money opens all the doors for you. So in terms of how much you love yourself is how much you choose a man that does understand like the value of money. And if you're a person like myself, I also like to find ways to earn money. I don't sit still. I always find ways. So if I have that mindset, my man needs to have that mindset. So he will never be somebody without money. There's just, sorry, with the access to the internet now, guys, there's so much money to be made, please. You're sleeping if you don't make money right now. Like, you have to agree with me.
Yeah, it's true.
Right?
It's true. It's now also with AI, I guess, but like, let's say
Yeah.
AI is complicated for many people for now. Internet became super accessible for everybody in terms of platforms being super user-friendly, like let's say social medias or YouTube, where we are right now. Thumbs up, by the way, YouTube people.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe because more content like that coming your way on Radio Viral. But what I want to say is basically, if you guys don't use internet right now for making money, you are missing out on a source of income that could be just like a plus for your lifestyle, but also could be like your main source of income and also could make you rich if obviously you put in the work. There is no magic pill.
Of course,
But
there's
yeah.
no magic pill. Oh, well, some
I'm
girls try to marry
curious.
rich.
How would you go about, let's say somebody doesn't know how to make money. Maybe they do carpentry, maybe they're a plumber, which is a fantastic profession because that's not going to go away when AI replaces everybody.
True.
100%.
But how would you go about making money on the internet
The plumbers might- sorry.
if you have zero experience making money?
Okay. First of all, the plumbers might be the next people earning 10K a month.
Yeah.
Right?
They
In
already,
Australia, they
already,
do.
Oh, they do.
They earn
Because,
more.
like, you have a skill that no one
I know
has
plumbers.
anymore.
I posted on my story. If you want to stay ahead, if you want to stay on top, you either got to be elite labor or you got to be in charge of the machines replacing everybody, either building or operating the machines replacing
Everybody in the middle gets fat.
Everybody, a blue collar is not going to get replaced as much as
That's so
white.
smart.
Look at this. Lawyers, you don't need lawyers anymore. 90% of
ChatGPT is your lawyer.
Yeah, GPT is your lawyer.
It's kind of
Doctors-
true.
Your
It's
lawyer,
actually
buddy.
true.
A lot of doctors are losing work too because they do consultations.
Studying,
That's how they
yes.
make the most of their money.
Yeah.
So white collar is losing the majority to AI. Blue collar is not. So either elite labor or you got to do something like.
You're fucking right. So to answer your question, it's like what you would do if you want to switch to like the internet right now and make money. I would choose. So I would say right now it's obviously more packed than it used to be when I started the internet
100%.
game. Yeah, I started around 2015 with Twitch. That's the first fucking platform where I mean I would say it with Facebook in 2014, like the fan page. Let's say I transformed my Facebook friend page. You remember the friends on Facebook? You could have maximum 5K friend.
Yes.
Okay, so I had 5K friend, couldn't add anymore. Every time I was meeting someone, it became like, oh, I need to remove someone first to add you.
Oh, damn.
Okay, who I'm gonna remove? So those were the times, 2014. Let's say I transformed my account into a fan page. All my friends became my fans. Motherfuckers.
That is a way to do
I'm the worst.
Wait,
But
but question. How did you have so many
bottom.
friends?
Oh, I don't know. I think
You-
I
are
was
you
just
cool?
social already.
People want to hang out
I was
with you?
making. I was making. Maybe they are friends for interest. They were interested.
In what?
In what? I was probably making a lot of parties. I don't know what I was doing.
Probably
I was
you
playing poker
were,
already. I
probably.
was whatever. I was traveling the world. So yeah. So
Guys.
basically, I had like many friends. I transformed them into fans. Let's say I start with Facebook, but the real shit when I start making money was when I started doing Twitch. Twitch was 2015,
Yeah.
and I start streaming poker every Sunday, right? So every Sunday I would make a show, and I would make it like a radio show, a TV show, but while I play poker, I will entertain the people. So I will do both things. So even the people outside of poker world could just watch the show, try to understand what I'm doing, playing for thousands back in the days, then tens of thousands, then hundreds of thousands.
Wow.
And yeah, and so let's say Twitch. Okay, what's the thing? I would say nowadays, what's the thing? Twitch was moving. It was the beginning. So let's say I took the train at a good moment. Am I lucky? Maybe, but I tried so many things. Facebook, Snapchat, Twitch, MySpace back in the days, Skyblog for the French people. I was doing, so before even Twitch, I was doing Skyblog and MySpace. So let's say at a small level, right? But I started from my, let's say, 18 years old.
Yeah.
So now, what's the best thing to do if you are like at home and wants to start something, or if you are like one of those professions that we mentioned and you want
Maybe
to
you got no money whatsoever. You don't play poker. You got no money.
Yeah.
What can you do?
What can you do? I would do.
And here it comes.
It's not easy. I would do reels. I would do just like shorts. So it means what? It means like I use my phone because everybody has a phone. Yeah, exactly. Everybody has a phone, and nowadays even Android, even Android has capacity.
Even Android? No.
Even Android,
Ew.
guys. Yeah, iPhone team is here.
Chat,
so.
no,
He's
comment.
looking at our phones.
I'm looking at your
He's
phone,
like,
guys.
are they traders or
even
not?
Android, you can. Even Huawei.
Huawei. No.
Huawei.
Huawei.
Guys, comment what phone you have.
What phone
Let's
you have
start a
in-
phone war.
A phone war. Yeah, team iPhone here. But by the
Team
way,
iPhone.
you can do content with that phone, especially vertical content. So like, just say simple vertical content that is short. And what I would suggest is to do the shortest possible. Because like, what people wants to do? People think, everybody think, oh, we're gonna be loved and listen. So we're gonna explain things, everybody will listen. Attention
Nobody
is super difficult to
cares.
get. The shortest you do, if you start, the better you will get. The better you will get because first of all, you will make volume. Because if it's a short content, you can do it in 4 seconds, right? And you can post it. So you can do so many of them, and volume is key at the beginning. So you need to post 5 times a day. And I say 5 times a day on
Yeah?
purpose because I know you're gonna post only 1 time a day or 1 time every 3 days. So I force you to post 5 times a day. Like that, you will maybe get to 1 time a day, right?
This
But you
is
should
true.
post 5 times a day. If you can post 5 times, just post 5 times a day.
But-
You have 0 followers. Let's say I speak about starting. I don't speak about your situation, my situation.
No,
Jan's situation.
100%. It's just, does the algorithm like that? TikTok? Yes. But
Yes.
Instagram?
I would
Yeah.
say yes.
Yeah, 5 times a day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say yes because that's the mistake that people think. They will look at Kim Kardashian on Instagram. They will look at Ronaldo and they will say, oh, he posts every week, once a week. But you are not fucking Ronaldo. You
You're
don't
not.
have those followers.
Nope.
So you can't copy a strategy that influencers that already made it are doing. So that's the main mistake. The main mistake is to not think about posting 5 times a day, to think it's too much. That's the main mistake of people that start. And if you do 10 times a day, just do it. Do 4 seconds 10 times a day at different time of the day. If one of your content blow up, and that's the key, you make blow up one content. Let's say you have like a piece of content that is 6 seconds that blow up yesterday for 1.2 million views. And it's not the content that you would think directly would blow up, right? But if she was not doing it and not posting it, she would never see that, right? So first need to post, just post. And reels are
post.
good because you can post them on 5 different platforms. So the same content, you just multiply your options by posting them on YouTube Short, Instagram Reels, TikTok, Twitter, use X,
Yes.
aka old school Twitter, and finally
Facebook?
Snapchat. And Facebook. 6
Facebook
platforms.
and Threads.
Yeah,
but actually.
that's
Just-
why we lost everybody and Threads.
What?
Who fucking use Threads?
I swear
I
they
tried,
do.
but it was,
Bro.
It's
Yeah,
very
I tried,
toxic.
look, it's actually, you guys are gonna say I'm retarded. It's great.
Retardation.
Yeah,
You
it's
like
great.
Pinterest?
Fuck.
He likes.
Look, I'm
It's
not.
toxic out there, by
Hey,
the
look,
way.
it's it's Pinterest is out there. Like you gotta be into guys as well if you're a guy. If
On Thread?
If you gotta be at least bi. If you're
Really?
a guy
Why,
to
you don't
like
know?
to like Pinterest.
Hey, how to subscribe to Thread?
Wait,
Ask
what?
me for a friend.
We're talking Pinterest?
No, you speak about Thread. Thread? You speak about Thread.
Pinterest.
Oh, Pinterest.
Pinterest. That's a girl's place.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god.
Oh,
This is where I get like
Pinterest.
inspiration for what nails and like what
that's-
home decoration and hair stuff. What are you doing there, sir?
I'm not.
Oh, okay, just
No,
okay.
Thread. He's on Thread.
I'm talking about
checking.
Threads.
It's
Okay,
right,
okay,
it's
okay.
right, but you
Okay.
don't
You
stay
mentioned
there.
Pinterest.
Yeah.
No, I did not. I mentioned Threads.
You mentioned
mentioned Pinterest.
Nah, he.
Check-
Whatever.
Rewind.
We got the fucking camera footage to
I
prove
did
it.
mention Pinterest.
You're gonna feel
that's-
so bad
I,
watching this.
I
back.
wanted to add. I wanted to add to
Yeah.
the content. So
Yeah.
so I grew my entire business on travel since I was 18 to about 24. I grew my entire business on travel because I had no money and I wanted to go travel, see the world, do crazy stuff, and I just went to a different country with no money. And I'm like, I'm gonna figure something out. And over the course of a couple of years, I created a business on travel and then credit because I got a bunch of credit cards. You started using points, statuses. So I started getting the hotels, the cars, the flights for free. And I made a business out of it
Damn.
because I just wanted this lifestyle. And so I'm like, how can I figure something out to create this lifestyle? Not make a bunch of money sitting in one place and then go take a vacation. I'm like, this is the life I want to live. Let me create something that makes this possible without me having to sacrifice my time to go do something else. I want to do this at the same time work and put everything in one place. So that's what I did. Now, when I started making content, I just started making content about what I was doing. There wasn't like an idea. I was just like, let me just record myself in the process of finding my thing. So first it was getting out of a bad financial situation, talking about credit. People like the financial stuff. Then it was about traveling with no money. And people are like, how is he traveling with no money?
Not
I-
even you know.
I didn't
Stay
even know.
tuned.
I'm like, to be honest, I'm literally here with no way back. So I got to figure something out. So you guys got to give me some money to get back.
No, since
Then
then
I
you
figured
became
out the
rich.
points.
Guys, they missed an episode. Since then you became rich.
He,
Yeah.
he has
Yeah.
money, by the way, girls, if you're watching.
Yeah, I got a little bit of money now.
All right, that's cool. I saw your bike today. That was a nice bike.
Yeah. So in Asia, it's like, it's not what Ferrari you got. It's not what truck you got. It's what bike you got.
Bike.
And I got the best one.
Listen, he
Show me your bike.
drives really well, by the way. Like I just met him, and he was like, "Do you need a ride?" I was like, "Sure." I had to hang on for dear life, chat. No,
She
but
was
really,
trying to hang on like you hang on like a little grab,
like
like this.
And he was like, "No, hold me," and I was like, "I just
That's,
met you, sir." No, and then I was like, "Okay." And then we were
You
leaving
guys
through
cute. You guys cute. We don't know how this podcast will end, by the way.
the
But
tip about driving a motorbike is you gotta use the hips. No, like side, right?
Knees, hips, everything.
you
we
mean
were
both
using
at the
the
same
hip.
time?
Like, I know how to
I'm
ride.
asking for.
I know how to
I
ride,
never,
chat.
You know, I don't go on bikes. So.
She's a great passenger, honestly. A lot of people.
She's
No, this,
using your
this is
hips
the
in
thing,
the-
Johan. Wait, let him talk.
This is very interesting.
A lot of people. So when you come to Asia and you get a scooter, most people have no clue how to ride a bike or a scooter, and they think they're a fucking professional when they come to Asia, Bali, Thailand. It doesn't matter where. They start driving crazy with zero experience, and everybody crashes. I see crashes every single day. I'm like, why
They're
are you even
Bali
getting a bike?
kids.
I've been riding since I was 14 years old. Before I could even get a license, I was on a bike because I could only get a permit for a bike and not a car. And so I've been driving bikes. And so people get on as passengers or riders, they start doing this type
They're
of
so
shit.
stiff. They're so stiff.
I'm like, yo, fucking lean into the turn. Okay, here's some sauce when you come to Asia and you get a bike. Lean with the turn. Don't do some like go against the bike. You pull the handlebars down, that's how you turn. And when you're a passenger, look at your driver and lean with them. Don't lean against them. You guys are gonna
That's
fucking
worse.
crash. Or just don't get a bike.
So
If
how
you
did I
don't feel
do
good.
from 1 to 10?
I would give you a solid 8.5.
Was it the water bottle poking in the back?
Water bottle was not it.
You see? Or what
Water
they
bottle
s-
was not it.
or
But
what-
8.5 is a very high score. Like if we get to a 10, we're pro riders.
I
Or
am a
what-
pro rider.
Or what they say is exactly the reason why I don't ride bikes. Because for me, it's like I feel it's so dangerous. So
That's
like
the
people
fun
don't realize.
part. You might live, you might die.
Yeah, but why should I increase the probability of dying?
If there's no
I'm
risk,
just like
Yo, if
anti-bike.
there's
Guys. I'm
no
just
risk-
anti-bike. I hate bikes.
you're not.
I'm not gonna
You're
go on
not.
it.
look, you're not really living if there's no risk of death.
I met the Russian bear next to Moscow. There was a risk of death.
Hey, I mean,
He hugged me. Can we put?
we're
Can
right
we put?
there.
Editor,
Yeah.
can we put the video of the bear hugging me? So there is a risk of death.
See, the
You
bear-
fight
the-
against
What a
him. Can we
daredevil,
put Jan's
actually.
video about him fighting against the bear? He fight against the bear.
Can I do that too?
yeah.
Yes, come to Moscow Tuesday.
Please.
We are going to Moscow. You
I'm
need to make
going.
your
I
visa.
don't have clothes. Let's go
I
shopping.
don't have clothes. I'm
I
going
already told,
shopping.
I already told her, just come to Moscow.
Yeah, but she needs
We're just
visa.
showing.
She needs to make visa.
Easy.
But by the way, yeah, it's easy.
I'm going to Moscow.
It's easy to make Russia
This-
to,
by
to
the way,
make visa,
by the way,
e-visa.
this is how we plan everything. Like these three people right here, us at the table. This is why we vibe.
Yeah, we are not even like
Look at this,
bluffing or something. Yeah.
We're not even kidding because when
I'm
I
going.
came to Asia or anywhere I go, we're like, yo, you want to go here? Let's go. Cool. I'll see you on a flight. Oh, you're on a flight. You didn't make it? Cool. Just come the next day. Whatever. Now we're going to Moscow, and we just decided this within 30 minutes. We got a flight in 2 days.
Exactly.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm fighting a bear.
Yeah. So I like danger, but yeah. Let's say motorbike subject close. I would not ride motorbike for my existence, and I know you guys team
Yeah, I mean,
motorbike.
good.
But,
Good. If you don't
good for
feel
me,
comfortable,
right?
you just don't do it. You just don't do
Just
it.
don't do it.
But
Would you-
what people do is they're not comfortable and they still do it,
Yeah.
and they just fucking crash.
And
Yeah.
then yeah.
But
But
the
would you
wolf-
jump out of a plane?
Can we? No. Maybe. But I really fear. By the way, can we agree on people fearing to take flights? Fearing about like
No,
the
this is
accident
something
probability.
psychological. There is
This
something.
is so fucking tilting me.
Yeah.
Those are the people that use the phone when they drive. They have the GPS on the fucking lap. They have the GPS here. They driving. They look at the road like this, and they don't go on the plane. Why?
Turbulence,
It's too
turbulence.
dangerous. I'm gonna crash, motherfuckers.
Johan, I'm skipping
I
a
hate
flight.
that.
Look at this. I'm skipping a flight. Probably when I go to Sochi, we're probably gonna take the train.
Oh, this is cool. The
I know.
train in Russia is amazing.
Bro,
But let him talk. Why?
We're gonna take the train to Sochi because there's drones all over the Sochi airport, and flights get canceled every single day right now. But we got a different way, which is the Russian train. So we'll hop on a Russian train, get some Russian kvass. You get some Russian vodka because I'm not drinking, but we'll still have a great time. Make content. It's a day trip on a Russian train. And the last time I went on this train, I was like 7 years old.
For you to know, I've been in this train 3 months ago from Moscow to St. Petersburg.
Oh shit.
I took the first class.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the price of the ticket, you would be shocked. It's like $400, and the fucking first class is better than any plane in Europe, any plane in America.
Was there a bed?
It's like so good.
Like a bed?
It's almost a bed. It's like you can lean all the way. Your space, you have like a huge space. You have service every time they come, every 30 minutes to serve you food. Not one time. Every fucking 30 minutes, 45 minutes, you can have food. Food is great. Bro, the train was like this. I think 6 hours. I forgot how long. 4 hours, 6 hours from St. Petersburg to Moscow. I forgot. But by the way, in plane, I calculate time to go to the airport, pass the border, blah, blah, pass the security and everything. Arrive in, it's more or less the same thing. It's more or less the same time. I don't know
Yeah.
about Moscow to Sochi, but like the train, it's called Suburban or something. It's the best train I've been in my life. I think there is maybe greater trains in the world, but
Switzerland, I think. I don't know what's the name, but there's
because
this.
it's beautiful, you can see the view.
I need
Yeah,
to go on this train. This
Yeah,
is
it's
one of
beautiful.
the.
Yeah, I did once.
We're making some great plans already.
I can
Yeah,
feel
it's-
we're
And
gonna get along just fine.
We're only 20 minutes into the podcast.
Yeah.
And we've already made plans to go to different countries and trains and
And fight bears.
fight bears.
Now, I wish many people to have this kind of
Mindset?
mindset and access to very good access to basically everything can be done. You just need to go for it, right? You
Get
just
out
need
of
to
your
go-
comfort zone.
Yeah.
The hell?
I think everyone's gonna say, you guys are rich. You guys have a lot of money.
We did
I
this when we
think-
didn't.
I think every one of us started in pretty much the same exact place, $0. Nobody helped out. We just had the mindset of, we want this, and whatever road we're gonna take to get there, we're gonna do it. You don't need to know what's gonna happen. How am I gonna get there? You need to be comfortable in the unknown. If you can be
Yes.
comfortable in the unknown and slowly you start doing stuff, knowing, having that mindset, then slowly your risk tolerance will go up and up and up. And a higher risk tolerance means you can be more successful in anything, whether it's business or dating or anything. You're not going to be worried about, is he going to leave me? Is she going to leave me? You know, things are going to be fine. In the business, if business goes down, you go bankrupt, you lose money. I've lost money. I've lost millions 3 times over and over. And every time, I've came back out. You know what I did when I lost $2 million and I almost went to zero? I had about $250,000 left. And I'm like, fuck. You know what I did? I had $272,000. I spent $271,000 on a new Lamborghini.
You motherfucker. Who does that?
This is cap. I am calling cap.
No, it's not. Because my goal for those 2 years was just to get my first Lambo. I didn't give a fuck. I just wanted my first Lambo because to me, that was the result. Numbers on a screen were like, there was no dopamine. That wasn't the result. So for me to have my first Lambo at like 26 years old, that's all I wanted. So I got the Lambo, but I couldn't pay rent the next month. I couldn't even fill up the Lambo the next week. But because I hit that goal, because I had the Lambo, the physical thing in hand,
you felt so good that you make money back.
I
Because you were happy.
I figured out a way to come right back within 12 months.
But this
10x.
is, by the way, not financial advice, guys.
Do not
Do
this
not
at home.
buy a Lambo when you have 270
No,
left.
look at this. If you're, I'll say this. If you have a similar mindset, like if you resonate with what I said, and you have the same mindset, don't have anybody tell you don't do the thing that you feel like you want to do, because to you that might be like that experience might be the thing that propels you to the next level. And buying your car, like your dream car, that you're not going to care about in 10 years, you care about it right now. And if you know you can get it right now, and that's going to help you get to the next level, go fucking do it.
How are you sure it's gonna help you? Like, how are you gonna pay the rent? How are you gonna
can
get food on the table?
Fuck it, I'll figure
Like,
it
if
out.
you're a girl, you can get away with it. We all know, but a man,
I figured it out, didn't I?
I love it. I love it.
By the way, you would be a great gambler, Jan. You would be a great gambler. You could play on
I
CoinPoker.
lose every time.
Actually.
I lose every
Yeah?
single time.
No.
I don't gamble. I hate gambling.
Yeah?
Because you
gambling.
didn't do it with us.
She
next
gamble.
trip-
She gamble.
The next trip, we need to do something with gambling.
Yeah, we should. At least we should show Jan. I mean, gamble with only money you can lose, obviously.
Just 1% of your.
And if
Hey,
you
I'm
gamble,
sure, whatever.
if you gamble, at least use my code that like that you're gonna get some free money, right? Up
What's
to
the
two.
code?
Yeah, viral. Just viral.
Viral.
VIRAL on CoinPoker, and just like up to 2K, 150% up to 2K of your first deposit. So if you deposit like up to 2K, you're gonna get 150% of this money on your account. So that's gonna be it for now. I resonate with what you say about like first class thing and let's say I know one of your things is to explain people how to get like very cheap first class, very cheap business class. So I want also to know what's the benefit, because not everybody have been in a first class or in business class. What's the benefit of traveling business by traveling first? Just for people who never did.
Tell the
Because
peasants.
it's expensive, right? So
It's insanely expensive.
Yeah.
And you tell me, like, he was telling me, hey, I spent 10 grand on a business class flight.
for Bahamas,
And-
recently Dubai.
And to me, that hurts. I've never spent more than maybe $2,000 on a business class flight. Most of the time, I spend max $400.
Wow.
Max $400.
How do you do?
And I started with no money. I started with points. So in America, we have the credit card points, statuses. You get a credit card, you can spend money on it, and you get a sign-up bonus. That's like one of the basic ways. And then you got, let's say, 100,000 points. Now, the caveat is most of the banks make it so that you can easily book a flight through their portal, but then you get your points stolen. So it might cost, let's say, 100,000 points for a one-way business class flight from LA to, I don't know, Frankfurt. But in reality, if you transfer to the airline partner, you can get 2 of those flights or 3 of those flights just by knowing you can transfer to the airline partners instead of using the bank portal. So in any country, it doesn't matter. in my travel hacking program that I started 6 years ago, closed it off 5 years ago, 3,300 people all over the world. The credit system is the craziest in the US, but it's also big in Dubai. It's also big in Netherlands. I got students in Netherlands. I got students in Australia. Wherever there's credit and points, you can make it happen. And you can even do it without credit. Like there's a whole world of this that if you want to travel, you have to know this game. You have to know it.
I love that you're doing this because I wish more of the other countries in the world would actually use this system, because I feel like it comes from America. Honestly, that's how I know about it.
The credit system comes from America for sure.
I feel like this needs to be the next biggest thing in all the countries. So I am happy that you're an influencer on this. I hope you succeed bringing this everywhere.
Free content on King Credit.
What's
on
first
Instagram.
class? What's business class? Because people would be like, okay, I get to first class for like less.
Look, once you experience it one time,
He's right.
most of you are
Oh
gonna
my
say,
God.
most of you are gonna say, you could have spent that money on this. You could have spent. You're thinking from a perspective of this is the finite amount of money that I have, or a finite amount of resources that I have.
I mean, you did that with the Lamborghini.
I'm like, this is a guy that bought a Lamborghini of
I
his
did
gas
the
money, by the way.
opposite. I did the exact opposite.
Yeah.
I did the exact, because my mindset was, this is not the amount of money I have.
Yeah.
This is the amount of money I have right now, and this will help me achieve my goal. I just wanted the fucking Lamborghini. So I wanted the Lamborghini. I knew I was gonna get more money.
100%. I feel like the more money you spend, the more money flows towards you. The people that are more like scared to
To an
spend money,
extent,
they're
to
like,
an
"Oh."
extent,
To an extent.
to an extent.
Elaborate.
First
There-
class, what's first class? Like we are like, what's the benefit? You have a bed. First of all, you have a literal bed.
I'll give you an example. So I flew from Dubai back to LA first class.
14 hours.
Yeah, no, it's 16 hours.
16.
16
Yeah.
to 18 hours.
Yeah.
I think it's 16 to LA, 18 back.
Emirates.
Emirates.
Shout out to Emirates,
When the
my
wind is
favorite
against
company
you,
ever.
18.
Number one airline. We love Emirates.
We
Emirates.
love Emirates, we do.
Like the service there, oh my god, I'm almost never
So
disappointed.
let me
Sorry,
give you a breakdown of this first class
Yeah,
trip. We get picked up from the W in Dubai by a chauffeur. We get taken to the airport. Do we wait in lines?
Nope.
No, we do
It's
not. wait in
another
lines.
terminal.
Do we take off our shoes? No, we do not take
No.
off our
Thank
shoes.
God we don't take off our shoes.
Do they take out your laptops? They do not. You walk through security, you get on a little golf cart, and everyone looks at you as you drive, so you can wave to everybody, and people, fuck you, they hate you.
That's the first.
They hate
That's
you.
first class. Business, you have another terminal and also no line and everything. But first class, like
mean,
it's like
I just want to give you,
Yeah,
I just
first
want to
class.
give you a breakdown of
This
first.
is the
Yeah, yeah.
experience.
Let's go
This
first
is how
class.
it goes.
Let's go
Like,
first
this
class.
is the experience, and
Yeah.
mind you, you don't have to spend 25 grand on this. I spent, I think, $800 plus some points for a $25,000 seat. Now, when you get on the plane, when they see you got first class, they're gonna look at you a certain way. Some, when you go to economy, hey, welcome, Mr. Yan, your seat is here. In business, oh, hey, welcome back. They don't say welcome, they say welcome back, because they know you've flown Emirates
missed you.
before. And it's like, oh, do they remember me? In a first class, they
Which
say,
makes you feel good, by the way. Like
Yeah, I mean,
recognition
you
always.
feel
I mean,
good.
those things no for me, but I
You're
can
different.
get it. No, I'm
I guess I'm different. Maybe they
Yeah.
remember
No,
me.
he's
I
Or
don't
different.
maybe
know.
I'm like, okay, bro.
I
Like,
feel
Maybe it's just
get me the
us.
caviar. I'm like, get me the caviar.
They're like, all right, see.
Shut up, give me the caviar.
Where the
I
caviar?
usually
Where's the
skip
caviar?
this part.
Okay, continue.
First class, they're like, they take you to your seat.
Yep.
They take
Which is
you
a
to your
cabin, by
seat,
the way.
which is a cabin.
Is there a bed?
You
There
got
is
to
a
not
bed.
only do you have a bed, you got a door.
Yeah.
You got a massive TV.
Yeah.
You got a full menu that you can order off whenever you want.
Yeah.
You got black caviar. You got
It's included. Huh?
almost, I don't know if it's golden. I think
It's
you got
like
golden.
unlimited, no?
Yeah.
You can
it's
do
get
caviar
refills,
unlimited. I never
refills.
abused. I never did more than one, but you can do
Unlimited.
You're
unlimited.
such a
black
nice
caviar.
guy, but
No.
if I'm paying 25 grand, which you will not if you listen to this podcast, because obviously Jan is here to tell you how not to. But if you do, make sure you use that unlimited caviar, guys.
I mean, caviar is so good. I mean, I love caviar.
I love
by
it
the,
too.
By the way, first time I took Emirates first class, I didn't know they were, like with my luggage. So I arrived, the girl, the hostess is there with me, trying to assist me, and I'm trying to put my luggage up,
Yeah.
like, and there is
Yeah.
no up.
There's no up.
In first class,
There
is
is
no up.
there's
Yeah,
under.
yeah.
It's not even under. It's in the fucking.
It's in the cabin.
It's the cabin.
It's in the
And I
cabin.
was like, and she looked at me, and she didn't, and she was not like looking at me in a bad way where it doesn't know first class. No. And
Yeah,
she
yeah.
didn't. She was like, it's gonna be there, and you can keep it all the time.
Even though you're
and
French.
she makes me comfortable, even though I'm French. She was not rude like we are, and she was super
They
nice,
are
and she
rude.
put. Yeah, we
French
are.
people are very rude.
Yeah,
Fre-
we are.
French people are the most
I mean,
rude
like,
people.
let's speak about that.
I-
But yeah,
I
when I
love
met
France,
them
but I
all
don't
over
like
the
the
world,
people.
yeah, they are.
I like him though. But
They are.
He's the least rude French person I
Yeah,
know.
but I'm still rude.
And he,
And he is still rude
And he's still
sometimes.
rude.
And I'm
He
still
speaks
fucking-
his
because I'm
mind.
still French, bro.
Guys, he tells you how it is. He doesn't go around and he's like, I don't like this, I don't like this should be like this. If you don't like it, you get them. There's the door.
No.
And
He,
he's
he
still one
doesn't
of
say
the
he doesn't
nice
say
guys.
thank you. He says fuck you.
Fuck you, blit. Blit.
Imagine French guy doesn't say thank you, he say fuck you. What?
This is normal, guys. If you ever come across French
Yeah.
people, it's not you, it's them.
By the way, we have a bad reputation all over the world because of that. I would be honest.
Also in
We-
dating, not really great.
In
by
what?
The way. In dating.
Yeah, I mean for everything because we are rude in a way where I will tell you why. I think we are. If
Do
it's
you
kind
open doors? Do you pay for
Me,
dinner?
I open door.
For women?
I love that.
50-50
yes,
or-
for women? Yeah, 100%.
Sometimes?
Yeah, I open all the time for a woman. the door.
Do you pay for dinner or no?
I pay for dinner all the time. I never make 50-50.
I
No.
once paid for your dinner. 'Cause I invited you.
I pay for, but the vacation is fully paid by me when I invite a girl, right?
Yeah, of
And it's just like I don't even consider making 50-50. It's just like for me no sense, right? But I didn't learn that from my country, or didn't learn that during. I learned that after, while traveling, while being with foreigners and stuff.
Life experience.
I don't say that every French don't pay for. I just say that we learn 50-50, but we also learn that we are the greatest country. They
You see
tell
how he
us
said that? The greatest country.
everybody eats our fromage, our cheese.
I
Everybody
do
drink
love
our wine.
this.
Yeah.
I mean,
Café au lait.
Our wine. Everybody wants
Pain
our
au
croissant.
chocolat.
And basically what we think is like everybody comes to Paris is the most visited city in the world, I think, by the way, still now.
The
I
most
think
what?
Visited city in the world,
Oh,
maybe.
yeah?
Maybe
So
I'm gonna ask
overrated.
ChatGPT.
So overrated.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Is Paris the most visited city in the world right now, overall?
How overrated do you think Paris is?
How what?
How overrated do you think Paris is?
Yeah, it is.
Besides the Eiffel Tower and
It's definitely not. It's the
You
ninth.
have one in Las
ninth
Vegas
city.
too, like,
Sorry, it's the
go to
ninth.
Vegas.
It's the ninth city, by the way. The first city is Bangkok, and the second is Hong
Oh,
Kong.
yeah.
So the third is London. So
Okay.
So see,
Sorry.
he thinks it's
Yeah.
the greatest
You
country.
see?
You see?
It's
You
the
see?
best
The
city.
example you
that's a
needed.
It's the French. It's the French coming out of him.
ninth place. That's exactly. I
Fuck
demonstrated.
you.
I demonstrated without doing on purpose. I'm
At
so
least
sorry.
you self-reflect. It's okay.
Yeah.
At least you can see.
Let's
it
finish the
yourself.
subject
This
with
is him
one
trying.
sentence.
This is him trying.
I'm gonna try to make one
Because he
sentence
knows
about
it's
France.
being filmed.
We make problems a bit around the world by just being us, by just being loud, by just being a bit rude with people.
Special.
And basically, we get remembered for that. I even heard that we stink. Like there's some country, they make jokes about French, like we need to go shower or something. Italians make jokes about bidet. You know what is a bidet?
Yeah, of course I know what's to be there.
They say we don't have the bidet.
Yeah, that's the
and,
yeah.
and
I
they
mean,
say it's disgusting, but because we don't have the we know what is the bidet, but Americans
Yeah.
they don't have the bidet.
Yeah.
Do you have the bidet?
No.
Yeah.
I think
Do
this
Russians
should
have
be
the
more
bidet?
normalized though.
Do French have the bidet? No.
But think about it. If you're going to the toilet, number 2. Yeah, we're talking about this right now.
Bidet talk.
Okay.
So
By the way, girls.
You guys have the bidet in Netherlands?
Girls do number 2. What? Yes, they do.
Netherlands, you have the bidet?
No, we don't. But I feel like this should be more normalized because if you are dirty, you shower. If you go to the toilet and do number 2, you should definitely make sure you're clean if you continue your day, right? Think about it. Why don't we always use
But I'm a
water to
princess, I
clean
don't
after?
shit.
Yeah, I mean,
He is. He's
I'm
he's
full of
the estrogen princess.
My God.
by the way, guys, if you're in a relationship, if you're starting a new relationship, it's always kind of an awkward subject,
The
right?
bidet?
No, doing the number 2.
Do you use, first Tinder date, do you use bidet?
No, but like really, like if you're starting a new relationship, it's kind of always awkward. Like, you know,
when you have to shit
acknowledge
and,
when you have to shit, yes.
And you are in a hotel room, and you
Or
know those hotel room
something.
where there is like the door that doesn't close.
Just a window.
Yeah, it's just like a window door. There is no like, and you're gonna shit next to the bed, literally. This hotel
Hell
room.
no.
I don't shit next to the
Hell
bed.
no.
I think that's only a French thing. I don't shit next to the bed.
This is definitely a French thing, by the way.
When you shit next to the bed.
Stop, guys. We are very dirty. By the way, okay.
No,
we
wait,
have this
wait.
reputation. I don't know, but
When
we
you shit next to the bed.
on the floor
That's so I'm not going in your room, bro.
in Gare Montparnasse. By the way, there was this story. Wait, recently in France, 1 year ago, I swear on. Believe me, in the fucking train station in Paris, there is one person that shit on the floor and take the shit and throw it at people. I swear. I
Is
saw
this
the
a
news.
monkey?
I swear it's in France. It happens.
San Francisco all the time.
Yeah.
All
But
the
that's
time.
America. That's a
Yeah.
different thing.
In the-
Americans
No,
are just different.
America,
Downtown.
America, look, America. Have you been to
Yeah,
America?
I've
You been to San Francisco,
No, I have not.
Me no.
LA?
Only for a layover. I have a story about this, but please continue.
Downtown.
American cities have some of the dirtiest streets ever. Like they
And
have these
people.
crazy homeless programs where they have to get rid of the homeless, but they end up just doing whatever with the money. I'm not gonna say, I don't want to get in trouble, but they don't use the money for getting rid of the homeless. And it's the dirtiest downtowns ever. Like we're going to Moscow, and I'm gonna be pumping out content on IG about Moscow, and it is the cleanest city.
It's amazing.
Yeah?
Nicest people.
Moscow is amazing.
Yeah?
Most respectful people.
Crazy.
Everything is
Safe.
open 24. Like,
Super safe.
insanely
Yeah.
safe. I had a wad of cash after the bank on my table in the mall. Nobody even came up, not even looked at it. It is the safest city, I would say, in the world. Moscow is my favorite city, more than Dubai. at
This is like the
point.
Dubai of Russia.
You'll see. It
Yeah?
is
Quite similar,
actually insane.
I mean, in terms of.
If you make it to Moscow, which I hope you do,
My-
you'll be in love with the city.
Yeah, it's very good.
It's insane.
Yeah.
And speaking of toilets, America has the worst toilets. There's no bidet. There's no like what's that thing that
Yeah.
What's the thing?
the hose?
Not the one that is like a little toilet where the water comes up. It's the one that hangs next to the toilet and you.
Oh, the
Yeah.
the douche.
Yeah, the douche.
douche.
The douche.
The douche.
That's not a douche though. That's for like
No.
preparing the back door. That's a
Oh,
douche.
Anyways, it's a spray.
I
thing.
love that you know about the douche, by
I
the
know
way.
girls that explain
spray.
it. No, there is another strategy apparently. There is another strategy.
It's a different strategy. It's a different strategy.
Tell us the
Pier.
strategy.
It's a pier. You know a pier?
Who's
Pier.
Pierre? Is this some French
No,
dude?
pier. Like the no. Sorry,
Pierre
the-
is not coming anywhere near the back door, by the
fruit,
way.
You know the fruit like.
Don't get your
like
hopes
this,
up,
like
Pierre.
The fruit, the pear.
Oh, pear.
Pear, the pear.
A
It's a
pear.
pear. It's a pear. It's like a.
The douche is a
No,
pear.
You can use a pear. No, I don't know.
That's
What,
the douche.
what I was
that's the
saying
douche.
That's
is
the douche.
Oh,
You
okay.
fill it with water.
the
Yes,
spray
and then-
thing.
And then you put it up
Really?
your ass.
Oh, I never did that.
No, up.
Oh, it's normal, right? Oh, it's the other way around. Oh, for me?
I hope you never did that.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah, the
Wait.
peer.
This topic for a different episode.
Okay, wait. I need to reset.
Reset. So the douche is the pear. That's the name of that
Yes.
that
so
thing. Okay, I didn't know.
It's okay, also. Oh my God, we're getting into this. Women can also use it to clean.
Jan and me.
You know? Yes, but for men,
Turn your head like
it
this
can be
and look
for-
at her. Just fix her when she explains. Just fix her.
So like, you know that.
No, you
pear-
normal. We
Oh,
fix
sorry,
you. We fix you.
So you know that pear,
What's the pear?
the douche.
What's the douche? Explain. What is used for? What is it used for? To preparing the back door, you say? What's the back door?
The back door. Oh la la.
So how it works? Just
No. Like you have to ask. Mostly, a gay man, I think, would know.
a what?
Just ask him.
Oh, yeah. You brought up the douche. You must know.
He said it was a different strategy. So
You
he's got a
put
bunch
water
of
on it, and then
In
it's
it, yeah,
fill
yeah.
of water, and
I must say, I have never used it, but I know what it is.
Okay.
Women can also use it, first of all, to prepare, maybe, I don't know for what, and then to clean from
Anywhere.
having your period. But also,
oh, you can you can use that strategy and
To
still have
clean-
sex with your period. I'm just asking.
well, not everybody wants to have
No,
sex on a
but the
period,
people
men
who
or women.
want, it's possible or it's not how it works.
First, okay, that's actually a question.
I don't know.
Chat,
I just asking.
people watching right now, do you?
That's news to me. You got some crazy strategies
Wait.
in France.
Do you like if a girl's on her period? Do you still?
Yeah, if she wants.
If she wants.
Yeah. Never.
Not me.
I would be like the first propose. I would be like
I was the
only
first
if you
to
want,
propose.
only if you feel comfortable. Me, I feel comfortable. I feel comfortable, but like
So
if
you
feel
like you like ketchup on your hot dog?
You what?
I don't like ketchup.
You
in
like
general.
ketchup on your
No,
hot
I
Like
don't
dog?
ketchup on your hot dog.
Yeah, I know what he
You
means.
understood that?
So you can then
Ketchup.
okay. The douche is for both ways.
They don't have hot dogs in France.
It's both ways. Douche is used both ways basically.
Like
Could
both
be
entrance
both
or
entrance,
men
both
and
entrance, entrance. Sorry,
But the other one is mostly only exit for people, you know?
it's an exit.
So toilets.
Okay, next.
The LA story.
Crazy LA story. I don't have much experience in the US in general, but a bit I do have. I came once from a Hawaii flight, had a layover in LA, my only experience ever in LA. On the way, I got into the plane, I sit down, and there's this already kind of like drunk person sitting next to me, a man. And he was already really like, always like looking at me, trying to talk to me. And then he tried to like brag, like with his watch, like looking at the time next to me. I was like, oh my God, not this, like not next to me, you know? Then he starts calling his friend on the phone. But apparently this friend is in the same plane, just sitting a little bit further ahead. And he's like, bro, look back, look at the chick that's sitting next to me, bro. And I was like, excuse me, like please have some respect. Then he turned crazy, aggressive on me. And I was like, I'm not having this. I had to call the hostess to like change seats. By the way, the plane didn't even take off yet. Police had to come. The plane couldn't take off
Because of that.
because I wasn't feeling safe and
So
comfortable.
police came.
Yes, because
LAX?
this was still in Hawaii,
Oh, okay.
but
Hawaii
it's
to
gonna
LA.
the story is ending in LA. So the police had to come before taking off because maybe it escalates, you know. So they have to do it as precaution.
Wow.
So then instead of him changing seats, because they tried to keep him calm, they gave me another seat. Everything was fine, but it was really awkward because the whole plane was quiet. In America, by the way, this is pretty normal that people are acting up. Like I was like, is anybody seeing this guy misbehaving? Nobody cared. It's kind of like apparently normal. I get into another seat. I'm all comfortable. The flight is over. I'm like, okay, let's do this. Get off the plane. This guy was waiting for me outside of the plane to harass me more. He was like, you, like he was calling me names. I was like, excuse me. But this time there was proof. The lady of the counter saw him like, and it was also his body language, like, you bitch, you don't know what's coming for you, like stuff like that, like threatening me. She was like, who's that? Like, where was he sitting? I'm gonna get him on a no-fly zone, like no-fly list. He was banned. He can never fly again with Air Hawaii. I don't know what it was. Then I have to get escorted by the police to my taxi to go to my hotel. I was gonna enjoy 16 hours in LA, but after this experience, I was like, no, thank you.
Damn.
Like, what?
Damn. Don't mess with Jade, guys.
No.
With Jade. Don't mess
But
with
I need to give LA another shot because I'm sure it's great of all the stories that I hear, but I don't necessarily like how apparently it's so very normalized to have like fights breaking out, aggressive people harassing each other, homeless. It's very normalized there, right? Nobody looked around and saw this guy was raising his voice at me, and I was just there as a girl just sitting, and nobody cared. I was like, what? In what world is this normal?
You used to live in LA, right?
I lived in LA for a long time.
Yeah.
6 years, yeah.
That's where we met.
Yeah.
Marcel's place. Shout out to Marcel.
I mean, stuff happens, but it's not like... I've had that happen maybe 2 or 3 times, and you just got to meet them with the same energy.
Girls harassing you, checking their
everybody.
watch, being
I mean, they do it in different ways. They do it in different ways. Listen here. It's always black girls usually.
Oh yeah?
Listen here. Da, 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 da. Or some crazy drunk dude. Some crazy drunk dude didn't want to sit next to me because I got big shoulders and he couldn't even, he was like this in his seat. You need to get off your flight. You need to go change seats. I'm like,
Ew.
you go change seats. I'm like, you go change seats. I'll meet you after the flight. We'll figure this out later. He calmed down.
I'll meet you outside, bro.
You know where I'm from. In Russia, we do it differently. We meet outside the plane and we handle business.
Send to Dagestan. 3 years.
We send them to Moscow. Fight with bear. We'll see how shit ends.
Hey, by the way, guys, you will not have this issue if you're flying business or first class.
Less likely.
Nice plug.
I saw a guy smack his wife in business class.
No
I
way.
swear, I have a video of it.
Smack
What?
his
He
wife.
smacked her upside the head, and then she smacks him back too. They started fighting. So it does happen in business class. It depends on the people.
But it's
especially-
your person, you know. It's not like a random person harassing you, basically, or telling you your shoulders are too big because
Hey, who knows?
it's all yours. This.
Anyways, I hope your next visit to LA is gonna be fantastic. You guys should come to LA. We'll
Yeah,
all
you should
to
come when
LA,
we are there, yeah.
And we'll have a
Mid-May.
great time.
Yeah.
I feel like many trips are going to be planned after this.
Yeah.
And hey, guys, the more you enjoy this trio right here.
Threesome?
Yeah, I was,
Trio.
when I was going to say this, like, is this going to sound weird?
Triple?
Anyway, this
Trio.
3 people
OnlyFans link
hanging
below.
out. Anyway, if you guys do enjoy this, the more content we can create, the more we get to travel. So please get this to blow up.
And if you like this, we can do more. I mean, we can do more podcasts like this with the same people. I mean, you guys are great. Jade, you do Twitch on your channel. You can tell us about it.
Yeah.
Your Twitch channel is,
Outplayed by Jade.
and it's about.
Well, I started because I played video games. I played
Oh,
a lot-
nice.
yeah.
We love a gamer. We all love a gamer.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I played a
What
lot
games?
of Call of Duty. To be honest, only Call of Duty back then.
Killing zombies.
Well, more
No.
like multiplayer, like
Multiplayer 5 against 5?
Battle Royale, like.
Battle Royale,
yeah,
like.
yeah, I love it.
Team
Um,
deathmatch. Team,
No,
like in team.
this is multiplayer. Yeah, this
Oh,
is
yeah,
multiplayer.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I love like when you're in like a online world where everybody's like actually online and
Yeah,
like
you play against each other,
quads,
obviously.
duos, these things.
Yeah.
But therefore the name Outplayed by Jade because it would look really cool if you get killed by me. It's like.
So you started streaming on video games at first.
Yeah, so actually the beginning of the story is I started working 10 and a half years ago in an online casino where I was the dealer, like, hi, please place your bets.
Oh, you were, yeah.
Yeah. So this is my first introduction to actually like having a camera in front of me and like having to present a game while
And a
I'm
chat.
talking.
And
I
a
had a
chat,
chat.
yeah, there is a chat in the
That
thing.
was my
Yeah.
first introduction to chat in my heart. So basically, I started understanding that there were like people always chatting. They started knowing my shifts that I had to start working better than me. They would virtually wait in the lobby until the table would open, and they're like, "Hi, Jade, how are you doing today?" I was like, "What?
That's crazy.
This is a thing." And I was like, "I need to start my own channel somewhere because it's popping off." And it was a
That's how it
casino.
is. That's how it is.
And people would sometimes win a lot of money, and they're like, Jade, can we tip you somewhere? And I was like, oh, I wish you could, but like this online casino has the no tip policy. So I got up with the great idea, and I was already playing a lot of video games at the time, but just like for myself. And then I opened the channel, and like I think in the first week of doing that, I made like €1,000, which I was like, what? Because somehow, some way, we brought. I know this is. The company's gonna hate me for this, but I had somebody like bringing the viewers and the people from this online casino to my channel. So if they previously won a lot of money, then they were pretty nice to me. So that's how it started. And then I slowly transformed into more like lifestyle. I did a lot of IRL, travel content, like whatever I'm doing in a day, I would start filming it and like interacting with the chat. I think that's like my strongest point. As I said, I do a lot of yappa yappa.
Yeah,
So,
that's your strongest for sure. Like
Yeah.
your the personality. You
think-
are you socialize in life. You are like this already.
Also very, very,
So
very.
then, as a streamer, even more, I guess.
Yeah.
So many streamers are more introverts, but when they are streaming, they are different person. But you are yourself. Like you
Yeah.
are like this in life because I know you from a long time, and you are like this on the stream. When I see the different things you post on your IG, you post also passage of your streams. So that's where I get to see you a bit streaming. And yeah, it's great. I recommend go follow her, go follow Jade.
It's very fun. We travel a lot. We do a lot of cooking content. I like to sing sometimes, and just a lot of chatting. And soon, video games again. When I get
What
my
are the channels?
what a
Outplayed.
channel? So my channel is
The main
called
channels.
Outplayed by Jade on Twitch, but I also again started streaming on Kick.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it.
And
Let's
you have
see what
an
the future brings.
Instagram is also outplayed by
Yes.
Jade, and she travels the
TikTok,
world. Lifestyle
YouTube.
is crazy. TikTok too. Guys, I want to go into Muay Thai because clearly
love
there is
that.
many people that fight, that train for fighting. Does it help, first of all, for fighting in the street if you get like approached by someone and that someone become dangerous to you? Like let's say the LA guy
I didn't even train back then. I would have loved it.
If you
I
know
would've.
Muay Thai, do you kick his ass for real, or is it just like, it's not gonna work?
Muay Thai is the most dangerous martial arts.
You are a weapon, and you're not allowed to use this outside unless you really like.
Your
have
life
to.
is threat. They threat your life.
But it's literally you're a weapon. Imagine like you use elbows and knees. An elbow, like
It's like
imagine,
this.
like literally you can finish somebody, like finish.
I know people that finish people. Sorry,
He looks like he
get-
finishes people.
I know people that finish people.
I know people.
No, speaking about some kind of massage place somewhere in Asia.
That's what
a
he's
lot.
talking about.
It's just like, it's like.
Wait, what?
Yes, there
How
is
did
some.
he say-
You know,
he
like,
said-
there is plenty in Asia. In not only in Asia, I see plenty of those massage
She had a
places
different
where-
idea of what
Yeah.
finishing people means.
Yeah,
Oh!
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, now
no,
it
I'm not
clicks.
speaking about.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So we're in Asia. He's thinking of massage parlors. She's thinking of
Yeah, but I don't. Yeah,
Russian
when I go
hitman.
to massage, I want to have a massage.
Not the happy ending, okay?
Not to
Can
be
you girls
finished.
stop touching this man, please?
Massa-
Don't be
Massa.
finished like this. Don't finish me.
Massa?
Don't finish me.
No,
Massa?
my back.
Boom, boom.
Sucky, sucky.
Tac, clac.
You're so
Ear,
handsome.
ear.
You're so handsome, Johan.
Pack.
So handsome.
Ah, Muay Thai. Knees, right knees.
Oh,
So
Right kick.
you just started training Muay Thai. You just started training
just
Muay Thai.
started, yeah.
You love it?
I love it.
Bro, it's amazing.
I usually, and believe me, I did box before in Malta, and I didn't enjoy almost a single moment of those box training.
Yeah.
I found it was cardio box. I found like I punched the air.
Yeah, it's not-
I just run around the place. I didn't
I mean,
like.
it's a different type of training.
Yeah.
Like when there's training, I love boxing. By the way, I train boxing and Muay Thai.
Yeah.
And if you got to have a right gym and a right trainer.
That's why maybe.
Most of the places you would go train, they're like a cardio type. It's not real boxing. It's not real
That's
Muay
why.
Thai. So you got to go to a real boxing gym or a real Muay Thai gym
And do one-on-one.
and do one on one.
And it's not expensive.
Yeah.
And it's like you are with
Depends
the
where.
guy, and he fucking.
like $30. It's like $30.
Yeah, he used you during 1 hour unless you are dead after this, but it's really nice. It's a very good feeling. It's cardio also, but it's a very, very good feeling.
It's amazing.
I would say, so I think of training like this. Training is maybe 70% for the mind
Yeah.
and 30% for the body.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get the benefit of looking good, but the way you think, the way you handle yourself, the way you see yourself around people, it's completely different.
more
Because
confident.
more confidence,
100%.
you know you've got discipline, you know you can kick somebody's ass, and Muay Thai is
And
fucking
you're more
dangerous.
fit. Guys,
That's
We're
the
turning
last. That's
into
the, I
Muay
mean,
Thai
like
influencers.
that's the first thing everybody thinks about. Oh, you can have muscles, but you don't think about the mindset. You don't think about everything else it brings you. I've been in the gym before anything. That's where I got my discipline for business. That's where I got my discipline for everything. And Muay Thai only
scratched.
levels that up.
Yeah, 100%.
Jade, why attractive people struggle more in dating?
Is that
Why
fact?
does the attractive people?
I feel like there is, first of all, less choice.
Why?
Because you want to find somebody that is also on your level, preferably.
Ah.
And
So you have more choice going your way, but you have less choice basically because, like, there is a lot of noise around, right? It's like a lot of noise going your way, and you just like don't see your real choices in between the noise, right? Or
yes,
something.
yes. It depends on your like what you're looking for. Like I am not just looking for
A
certain
casual
sex.
sex. Yeah, you are looking for a relationship.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
I know.
yes, yes.
You are not just looking for casual sex. You are
Yeah.
looking for something deep.
I'm not trying to be a pick-me girl, but like, yeah, I think exchanging energy is so special and
Yeah.
it's so normalized. Like, I personally don't get how normalized it is. I understand men have a little bit of a more different perspective to this, but I
Yeah.
feel like you really need to save yourself as much as you can. And I don't feel like
Save your babies.
save your babies.
Don't spread
Babies?
them everywhere.
You
She's
saw-
talking about women. For women, that's very important.
No, she said we need also to save ourselves, right?
I mean,
Women.
I think,
You told me. She told me
I
that
think
the
the
other
world
day.
would be a better place
We
if
should.
we stopped.
Fucking each other.
Yes.
Stop that.
Stop
buddy.
fucking each other, god damn it!
Damn.
And use protection.
Speak for yourself, Johan.
But no, I know. Like I'm listening.
I'm a very
No.
moral individual.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's only.
Only on camera, though. No, I know.
We're not a camera? What?
Wait, what?
No, obviously we are men, so we are obviously
A bit different.
a bit
Yeah.
different on that. But yeah, it's very interesting to hear your
Yeah, and
Just
I
thinking.
feel like for me, dating has been really hard.
Yeah.
Because first of all, I already am able to give myself an amazing life.
Yeah.
So if I allow somebody to come in my life, it needs to only make my life better.
Yeah.
And then I am very picky. So
I think I have the same problem as well. By the way, no, it's not a joke. Like the fact is, I already made myself a life that I wanted. So if I would accept like a relationship now with a girl, it needs to make my life way better. And it's so difficult because
Yeah.
it set the bar so
Yeah.
high for the
Yes.
girl. And most of the women, honestly, they don't understand what is bringing value to someone.
It's making your life easier, basically.
Yes, and
That's the most
maybe
important
more
thing.
extra. Not even like just extra, extraordinary. Not
Extra?
not only like just more easy. Anybody can make the life of someone more easy. I mean, like if
But,
we
like,
are speaking about me
better?
dating one girl, like extra, it's like she needs to add a lot of value to the life, right? To my life,
100%.
and I need to add a lot of value to her life. That's not
I think
one
that's
way.
easier for you to
That's
do than
easier
for her to
me,
her.
yeah,
that's-
because obviously the wealth and everything and the lifestyle that I have. However, many women that are beautiful, they think that's it. I'm
Oh
already
my God,
beautiful.
please.
That's it.
It's
He will
not
say,
it.
he will fall for that no matter what. Buddy, I've seen hundreds of beautiful women. I've been with hundreds of models. Lifetime. I'm dead honest.
Yeah.
Maybe not hundreds
I
of
know
models.
you, Johan.
Sorry, no way. Hundreds of beautiful women, but not hundreds of models. Sorry, I correct myself. This is not true. Hundreds of models is
Hundreds
not
of
true,
models,
but
guys.
tens of models. It's like those are the. So I'm 37, right? So I lived 20 years of life around the world. So yeah, obviously I've
I
been with
understand.
girls.
I
I've been.
understand.
However, it's just.
Hard to find somebody
It's
who
just
adds.
hard to find someone that adds value, like real value. They all think, oh, but I'm already like super good like this.
But Johan, your problem is also
Yeah.
you have money.
Yeah.
A lot of the positions that a woman would take in your life,
Yeah.
usually, why would men get married? They would love to like have a house feel like a home,
Mm-hmm.
having a woman that would prepare food, clean, satisfy them.
Mm-hmm.
If you already get all these things without commitment, and if you can pay for your cleaner, pay for your cook, or order your meals, like what is the exact thing that a woman can bring to your life that you want her to add?
So, give you an example. She become ultra flexible in terms of getting ready for new adventure. Let's say we go somewhere.
A yes person.
It's a yes person.
Yes.
Yes person.
Same for me. I need
in
a yes
for
person.
what I'm thinking is good, and in for also proposing, being force of proposition. How you say?
Yeah, like coming up with fun ideas. Let's do this. Let's do. I also
exactly.
agree. Yeah,
That's one thing.
No
The
boring
yes life.
people here, please.
No boring people. The yes life. Being open-minded. Let's say being open-minded towards like what I like, you know, and not only what she likes. Because many women that are beautiful and have success with men, I mean with success, like with having all the men that they want doing like this, they, what I was saying before? What's the quality that I'm looking for?
Yeah. So because a lot of things can get replaced by money, and they are replaced.
Yeah.
What is this woman that you're looking for? What is she gonna give you that you don't already have?
Yeah.
Like.
So she would be like open-minded to what I like also, and not only self-focused and selfish on what she
wants.
likes. And that's one thing, because obviously many girls, they focus on what they like, you know, what's their hobby, what's their thing.
They don't live for men anymore. They used to.
Exactly.
There used to be a balance. Like, how do I make my man's life the best possible?
Yeah.
That used to be way
That's a
bigger
good
back
question
in
to
the
ask
days.
yourself. Yeah, if you
Yeah.
want to date successful man, that's definitely a good question to ask yourself.
That is the way.
That helps a lot. It depends then man by man. I would say like I'm not the same as another man.
That's very
Everybody is a bit different, slight differences, but in general, asking yourself that question will lead to the answers. So it's always, what do I bring to the table? Do I bring my beauty?
Women are gonna hate
But your
this question, by the way.
Your beauty, your beauty is not 95% of the value you bring to the table,
This
because you're
is
gonna you compete with thousands of women or hundreds of thousands or millions of women in the world.
So important, if you want to date a successful man,
Yeah.
the most important thing is to live and think from the perspective, how do I make this guy's life better?
Better and
he
easier
will-
also.
and
You said
easier-
it. Yeah, easier.
And then you will probably make him love you more, and you will
For sure.
kinda- You have to. It's not for everyone. You have to be quite selfless.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, and what I love about women is their
Many
capacity
things.
of feeling the vibe and keeping the vibe good.
Alive. Yeah.
Wow, this
Fair
is
enough.
for me like the most insane quality. I mean, like I'm impressed how women are capable of just making things not tense. When there is tension, they manage to take the tension off the room.
So you do
And-
notice those things a
and
lot.
of course.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
for me, that's insane quality because I'm a bit bloody in terms of like I'm never aggressive, but I'm just bloody in terms of like oh I'm pissed, you know, or I
Things
can be
affect
reacting,
you.
overreacting,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like by. But it's good to have like the calm that the woman capable of like finding the middle way where basically it's gonna be it's gonna work out because or like just speaking. Let's say you and me go in a argument and then you will be able to be like just asking me, hey, and how are you or how does this thing how did this thing went for you earlier today? You would be able to ask me a nice question after we had like a little argument because
Everything
you are
is
the
good.
one removing the ego and be like, yeah, I'm just nice. And then how can I be not nice after that? Because and I think it's a quality that women have more than men. At least I don't have this
100%.
quality a lot.
100%.
Yeah, and I love
You
the
love
girl
your
I am.
women.
Yeah, my woman, my girl that helping me to just like, hey, everything is cool. We love each other. We like each other. We are friends. Hey,
I
super
feel
cool.
this is a woman's position to do as well. I feel.
I don't know if it's a both, but I would say that
Yes,
women are
they
more skilled,
initiated
way
most.
more skilled than us. I
And
would
we
say
should be.
in that.
We are the sensitive.
Some men
So,
are really good though.
What are you looking for
Yeah.
when it comes to like
Yeah.
relationship? What makes a girl stand out for you to be like, I might wife her up one
I
day?
wouldn't necessarily put a lot of emphasis on making my life easier. I would explain it
already
more
easy.
like it's not easy because I work a lot. I put in a lot of effort. There's always problems that I deal with. I would love peace more from the relationship. Kids, very important for me. And it's more like a friend that you can build with, not somebody that makes each other their business. Like some girls will look on Instagram and they would think the guy's got to make me their business. Forget everything else. I have to be his
main
business.
goal.
Yeah.
The main goal. Yeah, that's already
That's how
not a good start.
not at all. That's like for a girl maybe she wants to be a housewife. Her business is the relationship. That shouldn't be the guy's business. The guy's business is making sure the family's good, the business problems, like the problems that I deal with, most women, most guys cannot deal with. These are problems that emotionally you have to be on such a high level that most people just can't handle it. And all girls are gonna say, I don't need a man. But then when shit fucking happens,
We need a man.
who do you call? They call their dad, they call their ex, they call their boyfriend, they do this.
Their ex.
They call their ex, yeah.
Yeah, do they?
They
Do you have a
call
story
me.
to tell? No, but honestly,
they call me,
women
they call him.
women
They
just
call
say we
Jan.
don't need a man way too much. Like I feel like this is also a start of a lot of the problems in the world. We do need a man. Stop saying that. We need a man. That is the balance of life. Men need women, and women need men.
It's vice versa. So the guys that say, nah, you know what, I'm just good, they're gonna end up, doing the cool uncle shit for a long time, not building a family. And I think kids are extremely important. I want a lot of kids, and I think family is extremely important. But at the same time, guys like us, we're traveling, we're making money, we have our businesses. Relationships are harder because it takes a specific girl to understand this kind of mindset that we have. We can't make the relationship our business and focus only on this one thing. We
I agree.
can't have the same emotional intelligence as a guy that just goes to a job, goes home, has a routine.
9 to 5.
This whole mindset is completely different. And either it could be a person that adjusts to the situation and is flexible on this type of mindset, or it just there's no compatibility.
It is harder for us to date, honestly, with always being on the move. Would you, I mean, this is a deep question. Would you see yourself like, okay, you say family and having children is very important. How will you be like, will you be settled? Will the children eventually be on the move together with you? Because that's cool.
No, I don't think all the time. I don't think there's a necessity to be moving around all the time.
Okay, yeah.
Like-
It's good to have a base,
100%.
but sometimes you do need to like.
Say it again.
Sometimes you do need to like leave and
Yeah.
change atmosphere. I don't know.
100%. I think guys that stay home are just dying inside. Look at guys who were conquerors. They sailed seas. They went to battle, and now they're at home sitting.
They are frustrated and they don't even
Fuck.
know where it's coming from because the life that we're living now is this is not supposed to be how we are supposed to live.
Girls can do
Like-
that, but girls at the same time, girls would love to go on a trip and have fun and have and that takes a certain type of family. And the digital nomad bullshit of where you have your backpack and you move around all the time, I'm so against that bullshit. I can't do that. I need a home base, at least 2 bases, maybe one in US, maybe one in, I don't know, Europe or Russia. That's extremely important. Otherwise, it's going to be very difficult to build a family. Until then,
Free roaming.
I can move. I can hop on my bike, throw a backpack. I can't do that with
with the children hanging on.
Honestly,
Would be cool though.
once they're like 2 or 3 years old, yeah. But throw them in a backpack, hop on a bike, we're chilling.
It's funny, by the way. I used to have a dog in Bali, and eventually, like, they're all both rescued. Like, I got 2 in the end. They were rescues, and I would actually carry them in the. You know how moms carry their babies? Did you ever see me post
Kanguru?
this?
Like a
Like a little, like a, what do you call it in English? Like a little bundle in front of you. I would drive my motorbike with 2 dogs in front of me, and they would also wear sunglasses. It was
Cute.
the coolest stuff ever. I would like to plug the picture here.
That's a good sign.
You picture a future with like husband, dog.
Wait, no, that would be
I'm
like
asking,
a
I'm asking.
future picture.
How you picture your future in
Oh,
terms of
that's-
relationship and what you want? You want a husband, right?
I
You
would
said?
love,
Yeah.
I would love to. I don't force things. Things come naturally, but I'm just like,
How are you
where
gonna
are
deal?
you? What are you doing
Yeah,
right
my
now?
my
Like,
question about that is how you're gonna deal with him having spark of attraction, physical attraction for other girls, because it's
men
what
always,
happens. Yeah,
men.
it's
men are just built
testosterone.
different,
Like, let's
yeah.
say he sees a girl that is less good looking than you, he's still gonna be sometimes more attracted physically at that moment by imagining having something with her than with you. And this is what happened, sadly, just because it's like the reproductive thing, right? Like, it's not about like she's better looking than my girl. She could be like 5 times less good looking, right?
Yeah, but it's just
the
something, yeah.
new. She's new. I don't know.
I
like
see where you're going with this, but-
I'm just trying to ask you how you're gonna deal with that, and is there like, did you think about it first in the first
To
place?
be honest, I think the right man will like choose to be with
Yeah.
be with somebody
Yeah.
is like completely capable of controlling his.
Yeah.
Like,
No, but there is, I
so
don't
he
say
can
that he's
think
gonna.
it.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold him back from thinking it and do your thing.
Yeah.
But like loyalty is very important. to
Yeah,
me. So you can think things, you can feel things, you can be attracted, but like acting out on it is a no-go for me.
It's a no-go.
It's a no-go
Yeah.
for me. No.
And,
And it will be the
uh,
same from him. Like my respect towards him will be
Yeah,
the
of course.
absolute
Of course.
same.
Of course.
Yeah.
And I feel like many women struggle with like their men cheating, actually, ending up cheating, or not touching them anymore. Like
Well,
literally
that
the
would
man.
never happen to me. I'll tell you that.
That's amazing, actually. It's amazing, but it's like I think it's not. It's many women maybe don't speak about it much. Well,
Yeah, I
actually they
feel
do
you.
confess to me sometimes, or to their girlfriend. Then they explain me the story where basically the men not touching them for
Yeah.
months. Yeah.
Okay, I don't really
And
know.
like, and my understanding of the situation is usually that the man got bored of her physique, kind of like he got like closed in a way where basically he feel he cannot do nothing with anyone, and basically is like, I don't know, maybe he feel like this and he get unattracted physically, and that end up in no sex. I don't say that it's everybody, but I say it's happening. I don't know, like, I guess it's human
Interesting.
being also. When you are living all together, you are living in the same room
You
with
get
your girl
used
every
to-
day.
yeah.
You get used, you see her or him every day washing, going to the toilet after you, before you, you know?
I think distance is very, very important. So
Not always together.
not always together.
Exactly.
Like
I
Really
also
crave,
think
you
that.
crave for each other.
I see people glued together and it just fades away so fast.
Yeah.
Being able to miss each other is
Yeah,
a great thing.
exactly.
This is so important.
So like now it's different because after COVID, so many people work in the same house together. They live and see each other all day long. And no matter how much you love each other, no matter how attracted you are,
Shouldn't do that.
you're gonna get bored. It's gonna fade until you get some different hobbies. Get out of the house, do something
Have
away from each
friends.
other.
Away from each other.
Away from each other.
Missed each other. You know what? There is like certain content nowadays that speak about it, and I quite finding. I'm finding this solution interesting. I don't say that that's the way, but some people are living in two different places, very close to each other. Let's say
Yeah.
they are together, but they are not living in the same
House or room?
House or room. It could be.
No, that
live-
would never be me though.
Yeah.
Like, well,
No, it could be the same house, but
Yeah.
they live, like, let's say they sleep in two different rooms.
Yeah.
And obviously they make sex in the same room, but when they have sex, but they, for sleeping and washing, they are in a, they have their room.
Yeah.
And actually they say, like what I read, what I saw in those people doing that, I never experiment that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I did. I had an ex where we were living
co-living.
300 meters from each other. So I
Yeah.
was renting an apartment for her, and I was renting an apartment for me.
Right.
So we both had two different apartments, but we end up actually sleeping at my place most of the time.
Right.
So it still didn't like
An
work
ex.
the way we thought, but we tried like this,
Yeah.
but we end up like still,
Glued, like, didn't.
glued a bit, but
Yeah.
there were nights definitely where we were sleeping
good.
in our apartment, right?
Yeah.
The logic.
Okay.
But it was interesting actually. I did that in
Because
Malta.
it's a choice. It's not always a given that you're always going to end up in the same place. It's still a choice that you go and see each other.
Exactly, and
Which
you
makes
see
it
each
more
other for
exciting.
the good moments. So it's
Yeah.
like also there is a preparation that create
Yeah,
a bit
yeah.
the spark at the beginning. At the beginning you the first date with the man that you like, that you're with your crush, you're gonna prepare, over makeup and everything, and that fades slowly because your man knows you and everything, and so you start making lower efforts on makeup, on everything. Let's say in this situation, when you see each other, you still see each other in the restaurant or outside or for a certain moment. So you're gonna be prepared again. So again, your man will see you the way you look like the best, the way you act probably the
Effort.
best, less probability also of just having an argument, right? Because you spend less time together, so mathematically less. So interesting solutions came up. It's not all about like just like everybody has to have an open relationship and can have sex with different. No, that's also probably one of the solutions for some people. But what I'm saying is like there are ways, I guess, and I wanted to know your opinions on that and what you propose, right? To make
one fantastic solution.
Yeah.
It depends on the person. Like some people just love being glued all the time, but some people like a certain type of energy when they wake up, being by themselves, getting started with the day. Maybe they work at home, maybe they don't. But one solution is just sleeping in separate rooms, and then watch a movie and then go sleep in separate rooms. Wake up, see each other if you want to, and just kind of make your own routine about it. Especially if you live in the same house.
Yeah.
If you live in the same house, like I would say, go try that, and the relationship is probably going to be even better. But
If you're already struggling, this could be a solution.
for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. But I wouldn't even let it get to a struggling point. But at the same time, like I've done this before, and some girls can't handle it, and other people I've heard guys can't handle it. So it's got to be okay for both people.
To like separate the bed, the sleeping part.
Like me personally, I love doing stuff by myself. Like me and my brother will go ride motocross, we'll go play paddle, we'll go to boxing. And although I love spending time with my girl, maybe on a trip or even going to boxing or paddle, it's terrible to be glued all the time together.
100%.
You don't need to be glued. You don't need to go to nails together. You don't need to
Nails
go
together.
Yeah.
Are we gonna get mani pedi together?
Exactly.
Love it.
Like I've seen some guys like go to the nail appointment and then wait over there, or go to brunch.
I mean, it's cute. It's cute. Not gonna lie, it's cute.
That's
Maybe
what,
he's
that's
there
what they
to
say.
make
That's
sure-
what they say until you start thinking, why the fuck is he
Like
in nails
always.
with me?
Please get a life.
He must
Like,
he
truly.
must like guys. Yeah, you say it's cute at first.
Or he's
and
there
then-
to meet other women. Oh my God, no.
Exactly.
Because that's the
exactly.
best example. A man sitting in a nail salon waiting for his girl,
Exactly.
probably paying for
And
her
then why
there.
is he? And then why
That
is he
is-
at Pilates with me? He's definitely not here
Drinking
to be with
matchas.
me. No, he's definitely there to meet other girls. That's how girls think.
No, I like it. But about the sleeping separate part, like I actually love the part where you do your thing, you have your day, and then you know in the end of the day, you have your like home time, bed ritual, cuddling, snuggling. Like I love that part. Not gonna lie, I love that part. So, but if you need to do that to like save your relationship, 100%.
No, that part's
But
fantastic.
that's sacred part.
But
I love it.
I'm talking about just the sleeping part.
Yeah.
Let's say you go hang out, watch a movie, cuddle, whatever you want to do, and then just the sleeping part.
But sleeping part is nice.
I guess,
I want to
yeah.
spoon and
No, it's
sleep,
great.
and I don't know what side of the bed I'm gonna wake up on, or if we're still in the same position. But I love that part. Honestly,
That's fantastic.
I will literally. My nervous system is completely relaxed when I'm with the right person, and sleeping. I get the best sleep ever. It's been a while, but I get the best sleep ever.
Interesting, guys.
You don't have this. Men don't experience that,
What?
No,
Like,
I
if
do.
you feel
There
safe
are many,
and, like-
many.
Yeah, 100%.
and then
yeah.
you sleep really well.
Yeah.
Just not 100% of the time.
Okay.
Let's say I'll give you an example. It's not because just to separate. Let's say there's a lot of work that has to be done, and I got to be in my head thinking about solutions and all this stuff. I cannot be also in a really chill, relaxed position.
Yeah.
And then
And-
she might think there's something wrong, and then she gets agitated.
And not
because
she
you're-
might, she
It's the
will.
famous meme.
This
She
is
will.
so.
What
This
he's
is
thinking
so
about, he's
true,
thinking
like-
about other girls, and the man
Like-
is thinking about so many different
This
things.
is so
Imagine-
how to save your relationship. Yeah.
Imagine your boyfriend is you're all ready to cuddle and be relaxed. You're not thinking about anything, and then you're laying with him, and he's like this. He's like, the first thing you're gonna think about, it's other girls. It's me. Let me
Did
start.
I do
Let
something?
me
Yeah.
ask some fucking questions. And he's like, fuck. Just like I need to think about this shit because I got a big day tomorrow. And then you're like, big day. He must be thinking about something. Some other girl. Must be. 100%.
No, but that's
That's a
the
famous
wrong
meme.
girl
You could be
thinking
no.
that too.
You could be logical. You could be logical. Like no, wait, but maybe. See, she's laughing.
Who's this girl? No, I mean, but that is. I don't always like automatically think of a partner like cheating or there's another girl. I just like I don't know. Something I would like project it on myself that I do something. But it depends.
you get-
If he did something before or there was another girl, that would lead
But
to
you
me.
see what I mean? I think
Yeah.
that's a big dynamic that people don't talk about right now. Like if a guy's supporting the family and he's got to work and his girl or wife or whatever, like that happens to every single couple, and because of that, everything gets fucked up. The job in the morning that he was supposed to come to ready, he's not ready. He gets demoted, he gets fired, his business opportunity fades. She thinks he's doing something. He comes home, the relationship, they're fighting.
Snowball.
And then
It's
the
a
kids see
cycle.
they're in a bad vibe.
Snowball effect.
All they could do is just separate themselves from each other for a little bit, miss each other, have different hobbies, and the relationship's gonna be much better.
I think your next like expertise should be on relationships because I think you figured out a lot of it.
Have you been
Yeah.
cheated on?
Yes. Can we not? No, yeah, I have been. Yep.
Did
It's
you find
horrible.
out? You find out?
Yes, I did. One time I actually found out because okay, it's a funny story. I had sent a TikTok video to my guy. And previously he never had a TikTok account. Okay? But if you know, if you send a TikTok video, the person who receives it gets a notification like this person viewed your link. And then you see their channel. Okay? So out of nowhere, my ex had a TikTok channel. And I saw and I went to his profile and he literally followed one person. And 3 people followed him, but he followed one person. I was like, who the hell is this? So I clicked and I'd literally see a girl and I was like, there's no way. And I know he didn't have a TikTok channel like 3 weeks before that or 2 weeks. So I was like, and they're both following each other. So I was like, there's something wrong. Then I go to Instagram and I check they also follow each other there. Oof.
Girls are the best at that.
And
Girls are
then
all
the-
FBI agents.
they
They're
all have,
they're the best FBI agents.
They all have 2 or 3 accounts
Unfortunately-
to check your stories and stuff.
And then I send her an "Hey girly" message on Instagram, like, "Hey girly, this and this and this. Is there something I should know?" And she
literally talks to that girl that she
yes,
doesn't know.
I did, and
Wow.
I literally
As you should.
like
As you should.
she lied to me in the beginning because he said apparently to her because she confronted him. He lied to her that he was going to break up with me and I was going to stay with her, and he said the same thing to me.
Yeah, of course. Classic.
And then he ended up breaking up with her and staying with me. And
Yeah,
I
he
didn't know
lost
about
everything.
this.
He
And
lost-
then,
he lost everything,
and then
bro.
me and her spoke on the phone. She finally opened up like all the stuff that happened, and I was like, "There's no way." Me and her, I think we spent 5 or 6 hours on the phone, like over like a period of 7 days in a week, because we had
They
each
end up
other.
being best friends. That's how I think.
I swear, we were
Yeah,
like, "Oh,
you
we're
know.
gonna meet up. We're gonna like do this," because we were trauma bonding from the same
So
guy.
that
did,
is more-
you guys stay friends and then kick that
No,
guy
no,
to the
no.
curb or what?
Eventually,
That fucking guy.
I think this other girl was also like, I'm not dealing with this. Like for me, it was my boyfriend of 1.5 years, and for her, it was just a guy that she just met 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the
Damn.
situation.
Yeah, it's never pleasant to be cheated on, for sure.
I think people would love an episode about how to be a top level FBI agent.
I
Like
could
Jade?
literally.
I swear that would get millions of views. Like you should start a side channel on this. People would love it.
Yeah,
right?
all the
Can I say
tips.
something really
Yeah,
toxic?
Yeah.
I know me, I have done it and girls do it. Like if you have a man and you just want to like up your game with the FBI shit, check his following. No, take notes, whatever you want to do, screenshot, make a list, and then go
told
and
you she was an
wait.
FBI agent.
Then go and block all the girls. So every time you see his following account go up, you check if there's a new girl or any girl that is a new girl, because there were 0. Like you blocked all the girls. So
When you
any
block,
new person,
they disappear from the following list.
yes.
What, bro? That's some
So
high-level shit,
That's
bro.
what
I didn't
Yo.
know.
I've never heard.
I never heard
this
of
shit.
that. This is the best tips ever. All the girls now. This is gonna million view. This
No,
is a million.
honestly, like
What?
it, and
And then
like,
you can know when it's a new girl, because in my list I have 2,000 people I follow. So it's so difficult for girls to
Because
find
They'll
out.
do it.
That's
They'll
it.
do it. They'll
Oh
block
no,
you.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
know.
I know.
We have a feeling.
No, I
we
know.
check a list
Look
and
at
it's,
her.
it's
I know,
just
I
a
know.
feeling. It's
Look
just
at her.
a
They have a sixth sense.
Oh, you
Excited.
activated me.
She hasn't
Daddy.
been in this
They have
excited
a
this whole
sixth sense
podcast.
all the time. They have a sixth sense, by the
No,
way.
because honestly, we have a sixth sense. We go through the
I know, I
following.
know.
Like, by the way, unfortunately, why do we have to even deal with this stuff? Can you guys just keep it in your pants? Sorry, not you guys, but
What's
like
your
men.
the pads?
Keep it in your pants. Like, keep it in your pants. Thank
Oh, in
you.
our pants?
We wouldn't have to
like
deal
the
with
lock,
this.
The
We
lock on
wouldn't-
the tarot card on the other day when we played the tarot card. You know what?
Okay,
is tarot?
listen.
Like we tried to look her future with the
Tarot
card,
cards?
the tarot card.
Yeah, yeah.
And she got the man with the lock on the dick.
Yeah.
She got a picture.
I've never played that game.
Wait,
No,
we
but
need
it's not a game. Like it's a card randomly.
tarot cards,
and
future
tarot
telling.
card, like,
Oh, okay.
You know, like Madame
Yeah.
Irma.
Yeah.
And she got a man with a
lock?
on his dick.
Yeah.
Which
That's-
means faithfulness. So but the
That's
question was,
accurate for her.
Yeah.
the question was like something like, will I find a man that would be compatible with me, and like, will he have the skills and qualities that I'm looking for? Like, is there hope, basically? Because that's how desperate your girl is. No, I'm joking. We were just having fun with friends, and she had tarot cards. So basically, she starts laying the cards. The common card is like the guy with a lock on his private part, which means he's gonna be very faithful.
Yeah.
Which I was like, that's great. Then the other card was one like with a heart, so it's gonna be like full passion, full compatibility, like, and it's gonna. The other one was like a mirror, so it's gonna mirror me, full.
Amazing.
Like, it was literally the best love reading I could have had, and
Amazing.
probably soon as well, because there was no time. Remember, we did
Yeah.
the same for you, and you had like this time.
Yeah,
It's about you
mine was
being
more
ready.
time. It's
what-
gonna take
what
more
did you
time,
get?
but you will have. I will have someone that match my personality, and what else?
Match your personality, like really, like basically, like, I think
Yeah,
add to your
or-
life.
yeah,
But
yeah.
only once you decide to be ready. That was the most important point of this.
Yeah.
It's gotta be a French girl. Then.
French girl.
French girl.
No, I'm.
French girl?
It's less likely. It's usually not a French girl,
If she's
but.
gonna match your personality, it's gotta be a French girl.
Oh no,
fuck you! No, fuck you!
He's quite chill for a French guy. Remember?
And then you kiss and you love each other. No, fuck you.
And we kiss and we smell blue cheese.
Ew, what?
And
I love
then
that.
we go to the bidet, but there is no bidet. So we go to the shower
I
together.
told you he
I
needs a
shower
French
her.
girl. He needs a French girl.
I agree now. Actually.
Oh, okay. Well, another last tip. We're gonna wrap up, but a last tip for our fellow girls that wants to know more about if the man is doing some shady thing on the side. Another tip.
Another tip for
yeah,
me?
Another tip. Like that was the best tip.
She's got
the
a
blocking
1,000, I
part.
To be
guarantee it.
honest,
To have
yeah,
the
that's
update of the list. That's really good. Is there anything maybe in presence when you see your man, and any question that you can
to
ask
be
that
honest,
what he
you
did?
first of all, energy will be off if he like doesn't like you being close to his phone, or if he's always like flipping
Yeah, the
dicks next
phone,
to
the
you.
phone like this. I notice myself
Like-
when I text to someone else that could like be misinterpreted by my girl.
Yeah, if you do that, don't do that.
Unconsciously, I do
Privacy.
like this.
Privacy.
Instead of like continuing to type like this, I start typing like this.
Yeah.
And I notice that they start watching way more. And that I notice on me. So an
Don't do
advice
that, yo.
for fellow guys is first try to notice on yourself what you do when you are texting to someone else or some other girl. I don't say advice for cheating. I'm just saying.
It is kind of, isn't it?
I'm just saying,
I'm like not
just
having this.
look at what you do and try to not do it and try to do the same as when you are texting a friend, because that's where you're getting caught.
Listen.
You're doing like this with your
So
phone.
he's saying be natural with it. Be natural.
just try
with
to-
it.
I'm
have the
not
same
being part
attitude.
of this. I'm sorry. You cannot give tips on how to cheat.
Yeah, she's like, and I'm giving the other tips and we're like,
This is
it's like,
no.
come here,
I'm not-
come here.
There needs to be polarity. Like
Some
we gotta give content for everybody.
Yeah, content for everybody, guys. Not
we are
only for
not helping.
the
people to
philo.
cheat.
Yeah, but
girlfriend.
look at this generation. Like they want all the tips. Like they
Okay,
want
okay.
they
So,
want
guys,
tips on the FBI
don't
agents.
make it obvious, please. Please, just if you're gonna cheat, don't follow that girl on Instagram because we will find her.
Be smooth with it.
Okay,
you know,
just
be
like
smooth.
don't follow her. No, I'm joking. Like I'm not gonna give tips, but yeah.
Text her with another Instagram account. Have a second Instagram account.
Or just don't use it.
Or just don't do it.
Anyway, guys, can we just all be one big happy family in the world?
Yeah.
Stop doing things we shouldn't be
Yeah.
doing. And if you're cheating, just don't be in a relationship.
Yeah.
Would you like to be cheated
No,
on?
I don't like. And that's why I
Exactly.
say when I'm in a relationship, I don't want to cheat.
Exactly. That's why you're never in a relationship.
No, I've been.
I think
That's why I've been also in open relationship where it was not called cheating.
amazing. I'm
Yeah,
happy for you.
I mean-
find your way of life. If that's your way, that's perfect.
If it's obviously it's a communication between the two people. If the two people agree on a thing, then it can be done. But there is no limit of the couple. Like a couple could live in different places, different room, a different type. Like not everybody is the same. I think the model that we know from a long time ago from our parents is sadly dying. It's not me that say it, it's the statistic. When
What's
you
the
see
model? What's
the
the
model
model?
with the wedding that lasts till the end of the life, the monogamy with one partner for the rest of your life, and that lasts for 50 years, is a model that is dying since long time, and it's not me, it's the statistic that says it's so many divorce, so many. Like can we ask just ChatGPT? So how many, in percentage, how many marriage end up in a divorce in the world, please? Just to know.
We don't
I
wanna
just
know
want to
this.
know. And I don't say that it's not good to marry. I want to marry. But it's just like the classic is 30-40%. So it's like world average is half. So half of it is just dying. So imagine building and knowing that half of the time you're going to, or almost half of the time, Western country is 40-50%. So it's half.
And by the way, these stats
Yeah.
are new. Like, wait another 100 years, and these stats will be way
Higher.
Way higher.
So that model shows that with the technology we have now and the possibility we have now with planes, flights, with meeting other people, with meeting, it's probably the reason why, because before you had also less competition and everything. Now we have so much partner, we can find so much partner that are exactly like us just because we have so much exposition
Yes.
towards other people, other individual. So it's also something to take in consideration. So it's just consider that there is not one model that we got taught. Everything is possible from the moment that everybody agrees. And
whatever makes you happy. But guys, yeah.
There's that side of it, but there's also the side that everyone thinks the grass is greener on the other side.
I was about to say that.
Exactly.
Literally
and
about
it's not,
to say that.
and it's not.
And it's not.
And it's not.
But it's the facade that you look on Instagram and everyone is showing you the highlight reel of their amazing relationship,
Yeah.
their amazing business,
Yeah.
how rich they are.
Yeah.
So the guy is looking, my girl is not that good looking. Look at all these girls.
Look at
and
the
the
girl's butt. Look at how
look
tall
at
she
that
is.
girl's ass. My girl's ass. Shit, I gotta go do something about this. Or the girl's thinking, my guy's working all the time. He's not making any money. Look on Instagram. This guy brought a G-Wagon full of roses, as he should. And then the guy,
As he should.
True. I'm like,
As he should. The
Don't go to
1,001
Dubai.
roses.
and then she looks at a reel. Pick me up at 7. Be ready with this. And the guy came home that specific day when she saw the reel, like he just got fired or like some crazy thing happened at work, and he just wants to relax. And she's like, he didn't tell me pick me up at 7. Wear heels, and we're going out on a trip. Oh, fuck this! I'm gonna go find a new guy.
Yeah.
And then nobody ends up finding anybody. They end up being alone, and then that's why divorce rates are spiking. That's why everybody's less happy. And on top of that, the quality of life for most people is going down, because when there's so much competition, wages are not going higher. Government's making inflation crazy. So it's not. I agree. Maybe the model is the model, but life is completely different now.
adapting is very important.
And most people's brains are just fried from social media.
This is so true.
If they could, which they won't, put their phones down, delete social media, I use it for my business. Otherwise, I wouldn't be on social media. That's it. I love it because I make money from it. I meet different people, but I'm not there scrolling and thinking, oh shit, my life sucks. Theirs is better. Mm-hmm. I catch myself sometimes. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta back off from scrolling, because still I'm gonna think my life. Like if I think objectively, my life is insane. It's amazing. But still, sometimes if I scroll too much, I'm thinking, why don't I have a jet? Why don't I have a bunch of mansions? And
This
that's
is your
just,
next step. Imagine some people just want to go for dinner.
And I did the same thing before. Before I made any money, I was like, imagine what it would be like to go to a nice restaurant every couple of days.
Exactly.
And then when I got that, I started scrolling again, thinking, imagine if I could just do this every single day in a Ferrari.
Yeah.
And then I got a Ferrari, and I'm like, imagine if I had a jet. And then it's a never-ending cycle.
Yeah.
Would you really want to have a jet, by the way?
I heard maintenance is crazy,
Yeah, it's
and
like-
it's better to just
rent.
rent
It's like
them.
having a boat.
But
It's the same thing, right?
For
Like-
me,
Even worse, the boat. A boat is even
for
worse.
me to have a jet, it would have to be so insane, because I travel first class and business for next to free. So for me to go travel from business and first class, or just whatever, travel for next to free to go to a jet, it will
Yeah,
be a
it
stupid
doesn't make-
decision. Besides, I trust a big ass plane more than a small
Yeah.
private jet.
Yeah.
I would have to either get a huge private jet. I don't see a reason for that.
Yeah.
Or go take everybody on a big ass plane.
Hey guys, we have to wrap it up, but it was amazing. It was amazing. Go follow Jan on social media. Jan,
King Credit. King Credit on IG.
Yeah. And this is travel content and more also hacks for
Yeah.
the first class and stuff like that. Just go follow him. He's super interesting.
Travel, credit, real estate, business.
Everything.
That's what King Credit is about. That's on Instagram.
That's what it is. And you're going to see me also on his stories sometimes, because we are going travel together in Moscow. So go follow him. And obviously outplayed by Jade on Instagram, Twitch, and TikTok. Thank you, Jade.
Thank you so much for having me, for having us. It was really fun.
And I put my social media down in the description below. My IG, I would suggest my IG, just the stories. Just check out the next episodes here on the channel. Subscribe for it. Like, you just click on subscribe, you activate the little bell. Like that, you will be noticed when there will be a new episode. And if you are a little bit adventurous and gambler, obviously gamble only the money you can afford to lose. There is CoinPoker. That's the website pumping right now, and you can play on it. You can also sport bet on it. So basically, use my code VIRAL if you want to get maximum bonuses, all in the description below. Enjoy the new software. They just released the new software. It's just insanely qualitative. So enjoy. You can even play from your phone. See you, buddies.
Bye.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.